Okay, Ace Attorney. Big Top. Yay! I'm so excited. This is just great. Hello games, welcome to the stream. It's Maya. She looks really sad though. December 29th, 3:03 p.m. White and Cola offices. Nick? Good afternoon, Bonnie. What is it? I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Magic tricks? Yep. Magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them. That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick. But, the trick Pearly showed me was incredible. Just Fall somehow manages to be a great Ace Attorney game and a bad Ace Attorney game at the same time. I have no idea how. Well, sometimes. Every game has its ups and downs, and I guess, you know, Justice for All has some pretty bad downs. But then also it has its really good ups, so it balances out. And I feel like it just kind of makes it like a good game. Not great, but not bad either. Pearls did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it? Let's see. It looks like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. Heh. First she put her right thumb next to her left hand, and then it just separated. This game's quality is very inconsistent. Yes, indeed it is. She can move it up and down and everything. It was incredible. Really? Was it kind of like this? What? How'd you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder. You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. Alright, what to do, Maya? I don't see any way out of this. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place. There's no way we can solve the mystery of a criminal by flying tomorrow. I was thinking, do you really think the criminal flew through the air? The only one who thinks that is Mo, right? He says that he saw it. That's true. Mo looked awfully serious when he said that. Do you think he might be trying to flame Max? If that was it, he would have simply said, I saw Max. That would have been enough. There's no reason why anyone would believe he flew. But, what if the criminal really did fly? There's only one person who could do that. Max. You're really not helping my confidence here, Maya. Alright, any ideas? Everyone seems to hate Max, Ben, Trilo, Mo. They all have nothing nice to say. That magician does seem rather full of himself, doesn't he? Especially when he says things like customers only go to the circus to see him. He even hit Ben over the head with a bottle. But what? But that doesn't seem enough to frame another person for murder. It was proven that neither Ben nor Mo lied on the stand. Maybe Ben saw the ringmaster wearing Max's costume, but Mo clearly said that he saw Max himself. Yeah, okay, well, I guess we'll go to the detention center and talk to freak number 1. December 29th, detention center, Fizz's room. Oh, my sweeties! You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. And some a famed magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Maximilian Galactica, the Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live. Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special. But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I was thinking. But the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. Uh-oh. You seem awfully calm about that possibility. I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business. Okay, whatever you say, Max. Night of the murder. The night of the crime. You didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here's how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is just not something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogey clown says, it was not me. Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying? You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. Alright, today's trial. I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask of you. Anything for you, sweetie. Be friends with the other performers in the circus. Fabulous! A great joke! Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them? But I've won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. International Grand Prix? Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something I can simply not tolerate. Ambition, huh? Something about what Max just said rings true to my ears. Alright, Grand Prix. Oh my! My sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told the story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I'm really sick of telling this story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Voila! Here, take a look at this! I just happen to have a picture from me, the Grand Prix with me. Just look at that fabulous stage! That is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim. Wow. By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus. That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? It's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn! That's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail? Photo of Max's award ceremony. Welcome back, games. Alright, I guess we'll go on to the circus entrance then. December 29th, very big circus entrance. You hear that? Sounds like two people arguing. Alright, let's do it. Are you ready? Yes. Wait. Quit your whining. Let's just give this a shot already. Alright, let's go. Row your boat. Row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that. I'm trying my best, but Trilo, this just isn't going to work. Do you enjoy saying dumb things? Are you going to have to be on your own someday? You're going to have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you going to do then? Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trilo. What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course? I'm sorry. Secret crash training? Whoa. Yes, Trilo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for a new routine. So, we were trying to sing in a round for our new ventriloquism act. In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible! See? Even they are surprised by the idea. I told you! They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea. Once you've got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice. You think so? Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you. Why would you give it back to them, Maya? Why do you want them to try and propose to Regina? What is wrong with Maya in this case? Ah, there it is. Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina. Okay. Today's trial. I know that you already testified in court today. You want to talk about what we saw, right? Yes. Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted. Right, Ben? Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. But then he said hello and... Oh, but then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols. What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols? What do you think, Ben? What? Oh, I would have thought it was the ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw. Marriage. I was hoping I could ask you about Regina. I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now. Really? That's so sweet. Yeah, totally sweet. Not creepy or anything, just sweet. But if you really want to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent? Ha! You haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart? Eh? Waiting like this is part of being in love. How so? If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such a sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts! Yeah, I knew that. Poor Maya. She's so red she looks like a vine-ripe tomato. Ventriloquism. So how's this new routine working out? Will you two just take a chill pill already? Our routine's our secret. We're going to take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution. That sounds incredible. But let me make one thing clear. We're not going to take on the world just because that joke said we should. That joke? Max Galactica. Performer should aim for the world. Who does he think he is? Trilo. You seem to really be fired up about all this. He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage. You're right. You're right. Mark my words. I, Trilo Keast, will win the Grand Prix. You're the man now, doll. Row, row, row your boat will be the key to our glorious victory. Not to rain in your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best? Hey, you've got to start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You've got to be a part of this too. Okay, I'm out of here. I don't want to talk to this guy anymore. We'll go to the Big Top. December 29th. Very big circus. Big Top. Huh? Where's Regina? I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you? No. I'm just, allergic to wild tigers. Yep, that's it. Nick's allergic to wild tigers. Alright, we'll go to the Big Top Ringmaster's room. December 29th, Big Top Ringmaster's room. Max and the Ringmaster had their talk in this room. That could have been when the Ringmaster put on Max's clothes and went outside. Why do you do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something? That's a very good question, Maya. Can we pick this up now? This was the table he used when visitors came to see him. Ew, there's one cake on the table. Okay, we've read through this dialogue before. Okay, I can't get that. Alright, well, we'll go to the cafeteria then. December 29th, Big Top, cafeteria. I still haven't cleaned this place up yet. Probably got one look at this state of the place. She'd slap whoever was in charge across the face. Remind me to never invite her to my office. Okay, well, I guess we'll go to the entrance then. No, and then the lodging house, yeah. December 29th, lodging house, plaza. Oh, it's you two. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. Yeah, I figured as much. Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all of your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laugh that much? Francisco really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself. No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip. No way. Why are you defending her? Prosecutor Von Karma's already got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is. Don't show up. 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 Poor Gumshoe. He's got PTSD from her whip. Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak. Huh? How's that possible? According to the cloud, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal. Oh, I see. Who lives in that room, behind the window up there? The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. So, the one guy, the paralyzed guy, I forgot his name. Acro the acrobat. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's gonna start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal? Francisca Von Karma. Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. Yep, that's a good idea. Wait for it to be done, and then check it out herself. Mo's room. December 29th. Lodging house. 1st floor. Mo's room. Mo's not here. If he was here, he would have been able to tell even before he stepped into his room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away. Ah ha 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 ha. What do you think he's laughing at when he's all by himself? I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes. He must really love his work. Alright, well, can we go back to the detention center then? Because if oh wait, no, wait, he wasn't okay, we'll go back to the Big Top then. Okay, no. Ringmaster's room? Okay. What about the cafeteria? Yep, okay. 729th, Big Top, cafeteria. Ah, right! Welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeteria! Yikes, he's in an awfully good mood. Alright, you know what time it is. Riddle time! Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on, you can answer this. It's easy. Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bow destruction? Buzz, wrong. Try again. Okay, what do you think, girlie? I got it. Okay, what is your answer? Because they're in the cafeteria eye. Exactly! It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe. I did it! What's going on? It's being too nice. Today's trial. Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it? You're telling me. I didn't think I was going to be so tough. Tough? Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a rough day this morning. I had to smash watermelons. I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out in laughing. You even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke. Exactly! How can you not laugh at stunning comedy like that? Alright, what did you witness, pal? Are you 100% sure about your testimony today? I saw what I saw, I swear. That creep just flew through the air. It wasn't exactly flying, per se. It's more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max. I don't see a cycle lock. He must be telling the truth. Alright. Well, I guess that's all the information we're getting out of Mo for now. Back to the Big Top then. My god, the voice crack. Alright, then back to the circus entrance. Can we talk to... No, okay. We'll go back to the lodging house. Back to Mo's room. I'm just going to every single place to see if there's new dialogue for me. I could go back to the Big Top and then go to the Ringmaster's room. Nope, okay. Then we'll go back to the detention center. Nope, okay. That means we either need to present something to somebody or we need to examine stuff. I'm gonna try to present stuff to people first. Like freak number 2. Let's see what I can present to you. Let's try presenting the Grand Prix photo. Would you mind taking a look at this? It's... I guess we don't need you to look at this after all. Okay, we'll go show Mo then. Big Tom. And the cafeteria. Alright, Mo, what do you think of this picture? Ah, not this picture! He showed it to you guys too? Huh? You've seen it as well? Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Oh yeah, he didn't just show me the picture. What do you mean? He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. It's in the picture, I think. He'd make us worship it every day. He made us bow to his greatness. He's got a big bust? I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. I'm a bit confused. What do they mean by his bust? What am I missing? Alright, well, I guess we can go talk to Max about it. Probably. Alright, detention center. No? Wait, hold on. Can I present it to him? I'm normally fabulous, but in this picture, I'm the king of the world! I even got a fabulous trophy and a super fabulous bust. That's really cool. I wouldn't mind seeing your trophy someday. If you want to see one of my awards, you should just go to the cafeteria. The cafeteria? You mean the one inside the circus tent? Of course! The trophy isn't there, but the bust that I want is. It's in the cafeteria? We were just there yesterday. Nick, did you see a bust anywhere inside the cafeteria? Okay, I guess we gotta look for the bust, but I don't know what a bust is. So, I just gotta examine everything until eventually Phoenix goes, oh yes, that's the bust right there. Is it this poster? No. Oh, that's a bust? This is strange. There's nothing on top of the stand. Look here. Max is written on it. Must be his VIP table. Okay, nope, it's just a VIP table, not a bust. Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP table? We won't be putting a 10-course meal on this. Well, you can still eat hamburgers, right? Okay. Kitchen is over here. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I wrote a new joke about the kitchen. Let's see. How did that joke go? Oh, a bust is a statue of someone's chest and head. Thank you. Let me guess. What did the chef say to the kitchen before dinner? Nice to meet you? Oh, knife to meet you? It's gotta be something dumb like that. What did the chef say to the kitchen chicken before dinner? Knife to meet you? That's a great one, Mo. I would have never thought of that. Alright, let's find this bust then. Okay, I don't see it here. Maybe it's in the ringmaster's room then? I don't see it here. Maybe it's in here. Nick, look at all the cute trophies. Indeed. Just look at all the awards the circus has won. Okay, we've read this. Okay. But then where is it? Where's the bust? Is the bust even important? I might just be looking for something for no reason. Yeah. Hold on, wait. Oh, now I see. There it is. Okay, yeah. I haven't seen that thing anywhere, so... I mean, maybe it'll be important later, but I don't think it's really that important right now. Alright, well then, what am I supposed to do? Can I examine this? I already did, but maybe it's new dialogue. Look at the ceiling. It looks like someone punched a hole in it. You're right. I wonder what happened. I don't even want to imagine what goes on in here. Okay. Maybe we can go back to Phoenix's office. Maybe Maya will be able to help with something. No, okay. I could examine stuff here, like the lion. Hey look! That's where Max makes his grand appearance. It's grand, alright. I want to try entering court like that. How did I know that she'd say that? Okay. I've been to every room that I can be, so it's literally just a matter of either presenting something or examining. I could just try to, like, present everything I have to Mo and Freak number 2. And I guess Freak number 1, too. Alright, we'll try Freak number 2 first. Would you mind taking a look at this? Okay. So we know if Maya says that, then it's just not gonna... It's not gonna be anything important. Wow. Freak number 2 is really not being that helpful at all right now. Alright, wait, hold on. I bet he's gonna have a reaction to this bottle. Do you mind taking a look at this? Nope, never mind. This guy is useless. Doesn't give us any good information at all, and is just creepy. His life is completely, utterly worthless. Is it? He's not gonna have any reaction to any item I show him? Okay. That's great. I guess we're going to Mo then. Alright. Big Top. Then cafeteria. Hold on, I just want to double check. Yeah, I can't slide. And I don't see the statue, the bust anywhere, so. But I could have, Mo did say that it's in here, right? Or maybe Phoenix said that? I don't know, somebody said that. Russell! How could anyone do this to you? I was taking this really hard. Poor Mo. I can't stand Max's attitude sometimes. I know. But lately... Huh? It's just... Lately I've started to understand what he's always going on about. What is it then? Well, I'm not sure if I can explain it all that well just yet. Just when you think it's impossible, Mo flashes a glimpse of maturity. Can we talk to him about that? Yep, okay. Oh, wait! Oh, we could have talked to him about Max's bust. Oh. Silly me. Okay. There we go. Max's bust should be over there on that small table. There's nothing over there. Really? Oh, yeah. When was it? I'd say about 5 days ago. All of a sudden. The bus disappeared. It disappeared? If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there. Yep, there it is. Max just had to put the picture up. Hey, this thing's really cool. Nick! I want someone to make a bust of me. Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it. Aww. Bronze statue taken from cafeteria before the crime. Is there anything else that's changed about this place? Nope, nothing's changed that I can see. wonder if he's actually thinking about this, or if he's setting up a bad joke. Nope. I'm drawing a blank here. Quiet Mo is a good Mo in my book. I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh? Well, there's one teensy tiny thing that does seem different. Tell us! What changed? Well, on the morning of the crime, over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center. Piece of paper? It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see its title. Yikes! It says, "To the murderer." Murderer? Yup, that's what it says, but the rest of it's been ripped off. And I don't know who posted it. When did you find this? The morning before the murder. Before the murder? Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered. Who in the world posted this thing? Posted in the cafeteria on the day of the crime, then torn states "to the murderer." Okay, so there's probably multiple people in on this crime. Like, if I had to guess, I would say that it's Freak number 2 and Regina. Those are the two people. Maybe Regina wanted to kill her dad, but like maybe she didn't want to do it herself, or like she literally couldn't do it herself. So she asked Ben to do it for her, or Freak number 2. And then Freak number 2 was willing to do it because he's in love with her. That's what I'm guessing right now. Nick, I think we'd better follow up on this important lead. Alright, so, let's go back to Big Top then. Okay. Let's go back to the circus entrance. And then let's go to the detention center and present that to Max. Freak number 1. Do you know anything about this note? The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? I guess it wasn't really a company. It was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat. Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing? Let's see. Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go on and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Okay. So what we gotta go ask Regina then. I bet she's in Big Top now. Nope, okay. Maybe she's in the ringmaster's room? No? Can we look at... No. Okay. I want to look at that file thing. See what's in there. Alright, well... Where could she be? Maybe she's in the cafeteria? No, Mo's still there. We could go to the lodge house then. Okay, then we could go to Mo's room. No. What? Where's Regina then? Wasn't that file like Max's Ways or something? Oh yeah, you're right, Games. It is Max's Ways. I forgot about that. Oopsie. Alright, maybe I can actually talk to Freak number 2 about that. Would you mind taking a look at this? Nope. Still as useless as ever. And there's no new dialogue with him, right? Nope, okay. And Gumshoe's gone, so I can't talk to Gumshoe about it. I mean, not that he would probably be of any help anyway, but I mean, it's still worth a shot. Alright, we gotta find what this note says. And Freak number 1 told us that Regina might be able to tell us more, but Regina is nowhere to be found. So, Well, actually, what's this? Can we examine this? Ah, a bulletin board for bulletins. Doesn't look like there are any useful clues posted here. Boring. Maybe we should leave a juicy tidbit for someone to read. Juicy, you know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like message from the killer. Oh my gosh! Wow, just like how this says, to the murderer. Wow. Give it up, Maya. You know Gumshoe will take it all seriously. So wait, where am I supposed to go then? Wait, can I slide when I'm at the lodging house? Nope, okay. Do you recall where he said the note was put at? He said it was... No, I don't recall. With the freak number 1, what he said? I'll go talk to him again about it. Do you know anything about this note? Shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat. Okay. So... Pocket of his tailcoat. That's not too helpful. Then maybe it was Mo that said where the note was put at. I don't even remember. No? Oh. Max said it? Oh, okay. So then it is the pocket of the tailcoat, right? But then where would we find that? In the ringmaster's room? Oh, in the ringmaster's room! This thing! The thing sticking out of the suit. Thank you, games. Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved in the pocket of the tailcoat. You know, I've got a feeling I know what this is. It's a piece of paper Phoenix refused to read. Yeah, why would he refuse to read that? Come on, Phoenix. Like, that would have been so much more helpful. Bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Then let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. Oh, I knew it! It fits perfectly with the other piece. What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Because they didn't know if it had anything to do with the case or not. Yeah, but like, still, like, I don't know. I feel like I would have taken a look at the piece of paper. It might have been important after all, because it was important. Meet me at 10 o'clock p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Oh, so this note is talking about another murder that happened. And the ringmaster, Russell Berry, was the murderer in this murder that occurred. So whoever sent this note is the one that killed Russell. Tonight at 10 p.m. That's when the murder took place. Now we need to find out who called the ringmaster. Torn by ringmaster, found in his tailcoat pocket. Okay. Well, that's quite interesting. Alright, oh wait, no, we were just there. I just want to go into every room to see, yep, like the cafeteria. See if there's new dialogue. December 29th, Big Top Cafeteria. What? Mo's gone? There's a message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo. Hamburger. Just thinking about it is making me hungry. If only Phoenix could go get hamburgers with Maya right now. Like, the three of them, it would be such a nice little hangout. Just going and getting hamburgers together. All of a sudden, I need a burger bad. All of a sudden, I need a new partner. Bad. Man, burgers are great. I love burgers. Burger Bad? Breaking Bad? Whoa. Walter White and Jesse? I don't know Jesse's last name in Breaking Bad, but yeah. Why did I go back to the cafeteria? Circus entrance, there we go. God, my voice cracks. Oh, Gumshoe's back. December 29th, Lodging House, Plaza. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual. Well, I am done with the investigation of the acrobat. Finally. But with Miss Von Coma. Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep. Nick, what is that? That beeping sound? It's Miss Von Coma. Huh? Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something? If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Quick. See ya, pal. That's very reasonable. I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. The wind is biting us. Ow! She just whipped Maya! Oh my god! What is wrong with her? As biting his lashes from a whip. Von Coma! She really did appear! It was really a battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day. The day my dream finally comes true. You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news? Ha ha ha! National news? You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think you might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. Okay, Francisco, whatever you say. Tomorrow's trial. Miss Von Coma, it appears you've got your hands onto something big, huh? Ha! I'm amazed you picked up on that much. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? Conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. Can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself. Revenge. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? Doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. My dad? You must mean the esteemed man Fred Von Coma. Of course! Your dad! I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and I'll get you a mouthful of whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this or any other conversation? Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again. One more time. Him? I'm sure you know whom I referred. Miles Edgeworth. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth? Why would you even bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was who trained the gift prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth? Manfred Von Coma. Exactly right. It was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was... Right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. Huh? Little brother? But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. Edgeworth. Oh, he's finally gonna learn what happens to him? The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. The goat right there. But a little after that case was over, he vanished. It's your fault he's gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Nick, what does she mean? Edgeworth's death. Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case, and then, with the case after that one, he never set foot in a court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth is dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name Von Comer, I'm going to find him. And then, I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own 2 hands. Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth. Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay? Jeez, Phoenix is not very happy about Edgeworth, is he? Nick? Miss Von Comer? What? I don't know if you are God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had about enough of you. Him too! What? What in the world happened? Huh. This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Nick? Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor. Sorry I brought it up, Nick. Poor Edgeworth. Alright, well, to Aqua's room. So we still don't exactly know what happened to Edgeworth. We just know that he left a note saying that he chose death. But, like, we don't know why Phoenix is so angry at him or anything. It's quite interesting. December 29th, lodging house, 3rd floor, Aqua's room. You must be Phoenix Wright. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Aqua. Mr. Aqua? How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here. Aqua, you're a member of the circus as well? That's right. I mainly performed on the tightrope on the flying trapeze. Don't you love living in the 3rd floor while in a wheelchair? Yup, it's great. Having to just roll down all those stairs in your wheelchair. Yeah, it is cool that he's got these 2 birds on him though. But nowadays, all I perform is in my wheelchair. Very big circus. Aqua, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all, without me. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver. Seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. I don't know about that. He killed the lion. And he also might have committed a murder. So, yeah, maybe he's done a few good deeds here and there, but I don't know if we can really call him a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all of the good in his life. Such a shame. Sometimes, I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performance. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina. Regina's so cute. She's truly a princess. Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina? Wheelchair. I'm sorry to ask, why are you in a wheelchair? The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now? You can't even stand now. since I lived on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. Aw, poor guy. I mean, he could, like, move his stuff down. Like, why don't they just have him and Mo switch rooms? But, whatever. I mean, his loss, I guess. It's awful. The accident happened during an acrobatics session, right? Oh. Okay. There's the psych locks. Psych locks! Doesn't seem like Aqua's injuries were acrobatic in nature. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago? What in the world went on at that circus then? What happened? I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. Ah, you went there for what? Rehabilitation? What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my water bottle and drink some water. Alright, I'm back. Huh? I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw. What you saw? Jeez, that sounded really ominous. What you witnessed? What did you see, Aqua? That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window. That's when I looked out the window. What did you see? He was flying straight up into the air. He? Maximilian Galactica. What? That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive it was Max you saw flying? I'm absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind. Nick. Okay. So we still gotta figure out how he got injured. But as of right now, I don't think I have anything that could break through his psych locks. We still don't know what this wooden box and the bottle of pepper is about. It's quite strange. Alright, well, we're done with Aqua for now. Let's go check other rooms and see if there's new dialogue. I bet Reginald's gonna be here. December 29th, Very Big Circus, Big Top. Go! Yep, there's Regent. I've got a bad feeling about this. Go! Ah! Ah! Nick! Wonderful. Today's special must be Filet o Phoenix. Stay! Stay! Heal! Oh, Maya! Nick! It's you guys! I'm sorry. I guess I made a mistake. Mistake? Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey? She must be talking about money. What's about it? It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was! I love my dad so much. I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father. That's why I feel so lonely. Now I won't be able to see him for a while. For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad, and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. A star? That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone. When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. That's kind of sweet. But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that. What do you mean there's no way I believe that? Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course! You really think so? Yeah, you will. I think. I've got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky. I wonder if everything's alright with Regina. Money the monkey. Just to go back and clear something up, why'd you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you? Must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it. We should? When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney! Huh? If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me. Okay, so no matter what, I have to choose yes. Okay, well, gladly. Leave it all up to us. Guess there's no turning down that request. Yay! You really gonna do it? Alright, well, I know that Money's usually in Aqua's room, so we can probably go back to Aqua's room and start examining to find it. Alright, lodging house, Aqua's room, examine. There we go. Okay. I don't see the suit. Maybe we can talk to Aqua about it? No. Alright, let's just examine the pile. Ew! It's a huge pile of trash. One man's trash is another monkey's treasure. I guess you're right. Look, they're all shiny things. It's even got a motorcycle exhaust. What do they call this thing? Oh, a tuba, right? Of course it's a tuba, silly. You didn't know that? Hey, it's a picture of Regina. Well, she is a shining beauty. No objections here. My god. It's a monkey calendar. Aqua must really love monkeys. I love monkeys too, so I don't blame Aqua. Alright, well, where's this costume then? That Regina wants. I don't think it's any of these. Circus entrance. Let's go to the big top, and then we'll go to the Wingmaster's room. And yeah, I don't see the outfit here either. What about the cafeteria? Nope, okay. What if we go back to the detention center and talk to Freak number 1 about it? Nope, okay. So we either need to unlock Aqua's psych locks or find this costume for Regina. Oh, I wonder if I can present like a picture of Regina to Aqua. Because he seems to not like her very much. I don't think I have any things about Regina. Maybe I can present him Money the Monkey though. Heh, Money's a great friend to me. A pile of treasure over there is his collection, huh? It is indeed. Money will bring anything back with him. Aw, that's so cute. Try presenting your profile to him? I forgot that you can do that. I keep forgetting that you can present people's profiles. Yeah, I'm not great with the ladies, but I seem to be pretty popular with the animals. Alright, thank you, games. Regina. She's cool, isn't she? And can you believe such a cute girl is an animal tamer? It seems animals are not the only thing she tames. Huh? Max, the Ringmaster, Ben, she's got them all under her thumb. What do you mean by that? maybe I went a bit overboard. It's just Regina's innocence. She was incredibly sheltered as a child. I'd say it seems that way. That's why she can be so cruel. What? Regina's just like the animal she claims to tame. She's innocent, thus she can be cruel. I wonder what happened between Aqua and Regina. I'm sure we can talk to him about it now. Nope, never mind. Okay. Maybe we can talk to Regina about it? Probably not, but maybe. I'm sure I have Aqua's profile now, so let's give it a try. Yep, there we go. Kendingling. Ah, it's Aqua. Is he in his room today? Yes, he is. We just came back from meeting with him. I hope his legs will get better soon. Aqua's so incredible, especially on the trapeze. Trapeze is that enormous swing hanging from the top of the tent, right? Yep, that's it. I really want to see him up there again. Aqua the Acrobat. That's strange. Aqua doesn't seem to have very many nice things to say about Regina, but Regina seems to like Aqua just fine. Interesting indeed. Alright, well... And the costume isn't in Aqua's room? I just want to double check just in case. Because, like, why not? Well, might as well check everything that we can possibly check. This bed is incredibly well made. It's almost like a maid made it up. Even the laundry on top of the bed is folded perfectly. Nick, there's nothing unusual about that at all. It's how things are supposed to be. Can a man respect another man for doing something said man cannot do? Hey, the net's ripped. Money must be prone to breaking things. He's hardcore. The net looks fine to me. You really think that he plays basketball? I think so. Monkeys live lives outside of the rim, you know. You're joking, right? You think the monkey has got proverbial game? Of course! That monkey doesn't fake the funk on a nasty dunk. Well, Prince No Tail might be an unfair advantage. You can see the big top from the window here. I believe you have to do at least one more thing before finding the costume. Oh, okay. I wonder what that thing is. There's no snow on top of the big top. Kinda weird, don't you think? The inside of the tent is warm, so any snow that lands on top probably melts. I guess you're right. Snow probably just slides right off. Alright, well, let's see. Let's try and figure out what that final thing is. It's not the psych lock, is it? With the wheelchair? No? Okay. I don't think... Have I been to the cafeteria yet? I'm gonna check just in case I haven't. And you know what? While I'm at it, I'll also check the Wingmaster's room. That's something you have yet to show someone? Oh, okay. Well, what could I possibly need to... Oh, the note! Right? Need to show the note to Regina? Regina, have you seen this before? I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while. It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket? I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. Breakfast time? Yeah, I always take Aqua his breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I would go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realized this piece of paper was in your pocket? Yep. Since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket. And then what? I wonder if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did! I stuck it up there. How do you know? So it was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen? The morning of the murder, I think. That explains a lot. I wonder who wrote this. Found in Regina's pocket on the morning of the crime, and it certainly does seem like Acro pass the note to her. Let's present the note to Aqua and see what he says. What could I do without you, games? I guess I would just die. Alright, what do you think about this note, Mr. Aqua? What's this? That's what we want to know. It was posted in the cafeteria the morning before the murder. In the cafeteria? What happened? He suddenly looks incredibly serious. You would probably still be suffering on Mo's cross-examination. Probably. Just sitting there unsure of what to do. If it's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source. Her? Regina, ask her about it. Okay, well, I already asked her about it, so... Oh, wait, oh, I bet I can probably still talk to her more about the thing. No? Okay. Then... Big Top Cafeteria. Yep, okay. There we go. December 29th, Big Top Cafeteria. Something smells fantastic! So I know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers! Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to the Bistro du Cirque, aka the cafeteria. It smells so good in here. And those burgers look great. She's drooling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster. My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They were absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven. I bet. I can tell by the smell. Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power. Very big circus. Now that the ringmaster's gone, what are you going to do? That's all I've thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Aqua's story, haven't you? Like how he was adopted when he was younger? He's calmed down a bit now. He was livid when he heard about the murder. Aqua was so upset that he said he couldn't go on. He was that upset? Yes, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster shoes. What? Really? Max would still be an issue though. Max? He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's part of the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right. Mo. All that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know. The tragedy? You know? What is he talking about? Get over it? Get over what tragedy, Mo? Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Nothing at all. You must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right? Yes, that's it. You're right, girlie. Ding, ding, ding. Correctamundo. Get over it. Getting over it. Getting over it with, the guy. I don't know. I don't remember his name. Is it like Tom? No. I don't remember. Oh well. Does he mean ding? Mo, I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying to us? Getting over it with Bennett Foddy. Yes. That's the game. No, not at all. What makes you think that? Just the way you said if everyone can get over the tragedy seems a bit strange. Foddy? Oh. Wait, no, I said it right. You spelled it wrong. Okay, yes. Sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Mo, I'm right, aren't I? And there's his Cyclops. Okay. Oh, thank God it's only 2. So now we're getting closer to the truth. It's about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break. Us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason. 6 months ago, eh? That's when Acro got paralyzed. Alright, well, now there's two things that I need to break through the Cyclops with, and both of them happened 6 months ago. It must have something to do with this murder that the note is talking about. Yeah, you haven't forgotten about what happened 6 months ago, have you? I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 o'clock p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. So this was probably meant for, crap, what's his name? The ringmaster, Russell Berry. This is probably meant for Russell Berry. They're calling Russell Berry the murderer. And there was a murder that happened 6 months ago that both Mo and Acro have talked about too. Let's use this for the Cyclops from Mo, the note. Alright, Mr. Mo. Get over it. Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus? Okay. There's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there! Some juicy burgers! Let's eat instead! Fortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken and a sandwich man myself. Oh wow, Phoenix. He really prefers grilled chicken over burgers? Like, okay, I get it. Grilled chicken sandwiches are pretty good, but like, burgers are amazing. That's all I'm gonna say. I do love myself a good burger. Actually, I've kinda got an idea of what happened back then. Mo, you said something about accident? It depends for me. Yeah, like I said, I do like grilled chicken sandwiches. When I went to Nintendo Land recently, I got a grilled chicken sandwich. It was like a Luigi chicken sandwich thing. It was pretty good. This wouldn't happen to be the cause of that accident, would it? The note. What about this? Looks tasty. What? Oh shoot. I only have 2 lives. My lives didn't reset. Oh, uh-oh. You know, the burgers. Looks like I shot a blank on that attempt. With the correct seasonings, they can be very good. Yes, both can be very good with the correct seasonings. But still, I prefer burgers. Mr. Nick, if you push yourself anymore, your soul will shatter. Please calm down, collect your thoughts, and try again. I've made too many mistakes. Alright, let me drink some more water. I thought for sure that note would be the thing that unlocked one of the Cyclops, because it's literally talking about a murder that happened 6 months ago. Like, how is that not the correct thing? Soul? Like your soul from Delta Room? No way! I wonder if Phoenix is a vessel just like Chris. I wonder if this happened 6 months ago. Let's try it. Oh, you know what? I think it is. I think I remember Freak number 1 talking about how that had happened 6 months ago. Alright. Not just proof that something happened. Oh, you need to find the cause of it, though. Not just proof that something happened. I see. So wait, is this picture correct then? I'm gonna try it, just in case. Grand Prix photo. What about this? Okay, yep, that's not it either. Okay, so I need to find the cause of it, not just proof that something happened. The cause of what? Okay, if it's not the Grand Prix or the note, then it's probably still something that I don't have yet. The cause of it happening? The cause of what happening? I'm so confused. Also, hello, Moblin. Glad you're here. I thought Phoenix said that he was gonna present the thing that caused the incident 6 months ago. Did he? Noodles. Yeah, noodles. That's quite the statement there. Eel Furniture. Also, welcome to the stream. Okay, Phoenix, he said he's gonna present the thing that caused the incident 6 months ago. Oh! The thing that caused it. Okay. Well, what caused the incident then? Is it Max? I don't think you have that yet though. Okay. That's what I thought. Moblin, I think you mean wise word, not wise words, because he actually only said one word, not multiple words. Maybe you should get your English correct. Like I'm one to talk. My English is horrible whenever I'm reading. I stutter so much. No, it's okay, Moblin. I was just joking. Oh, no. Actually, I don't know who this Moblin guy is that I keep talking about. You're not Moblin. You're actually Cloudy Dizzy Watermelon. Like, this Moblin weirdo. I've never even heard of him before. Next thing you have to do is stupid. I put up a guide. Oh. Good. Noodles Boodles. Now 2 word. Oh. Thank you, Eel Furniture. Now, Mr. Cloudy Dizzy Watermelon was actually correct. Those are in fact wise words. Noodles Boodles. Yeah, who's Moblin fan? Sounds like a weirdo. Exactly, like, honestly, if I was Moblin fan, I think I would be a big fan of Hollow Knight and Ace Attorney. But I'm not Moblin fan, and I don't even know who Moblin fan is. So like, I don't know. Those are just some guesses. Nothing more. Alright, well, I can't exactly put up a guide on what to do games. So I might end up needing your help on this one. Oh wait, oh. There's new dialogue. December 29th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. I must have taken Max in for questioning again. There really isn't anything that we need to ask him right now anyway. Okay, yeah, that's... Wait. You're right, I guess. Alright, let's go then. Cool. If I was Problem Man, I would tell everyone to play Xenoblade because the games are allegedly very good. I've also heard from this guy who may or may not like Moblins that Xenoblade is a pretty good game, and he's told me to play the games before, but like, why would I listen to that weird Moblin guy? Just joking. Don't worry, Cloudy Dizzy Watermelon. I'm still playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but first I'm gonna finish Persona 3 Reload, and also Ace Attorney. Alright, well, let's see. I can just start examining everything. Oh, okay, there's new dialogue in Mo's room. December 29th, lodging house, first floor, Mo's room. Mo's not here. What's that? I hear something. Stop, Nick, you're scaring me. Oh, it's Money! Money the monkey! Nick, it's Money! That monkey's holding something. That's it! That's the thing! That means a lot to Reginald, remember? I'm sure Goblin Can will be excited to hear that or something. Yep. I'm sure that this Robin fan... wait, hold on, that doesn't rhyme with Moblin. This Goblin Can... Oh wait, no, you already said Can. No, wait, I can't... Okay. The Goblin ran. No. No, cause... Oh my god. I'm repeating the same things. It doesn't matter. I'm done. I'm done trying to I'm done trying to think of stuff that rhymes with Moblin and fan. You might not have to do the stupid thing I thought I have to do. Oh, thank God. How is no stream yet? Yeah, that's a very good question, EO Furniture. Everybody should like the stream right now because this is such a great stream and I deserve to have 100 million likes on every single stream that I do because every single stream is peak and I'm the best streamer ever. I'm better than Point Crow and Small Ant. They all pale in comparison to me. Oh, thank you for the like, Cloudy Dizzy Watermelon, who's totally not a fan of Moblins. But this isn't peak. This is Justice for All. Well, no. I'm just saying, me. Hold on. Why is this music playing? Alright, time to take on this monkey attorney style. Okay. Listen, games. Justice for All may not be peak, but my streams itself are peak. Yeah, exactly. I'm playing through Big Top right now. Everything is stupid in this game. Epic moment monkey fight. The best part of Big Top. I get to fight a monkey. But I'm not streaming peak. That is true. I'm not streaming peak, but my streams are peak. Peak is the game where you climb a mountain. Yes, I know games. I have played Peak before. I would love to live stream it, but I mean, school's starting soon, and I really want to focus on streaming Ace Attorney before I stream Peak. And besides, it'll probably be dead soon enough, and then if I stream it, nobody will want to watch. No, the streams are actually really enjoyable. You enjoy them more than some big streamers stream? Oh, wow. Thank you, Cloudy Dizzy Watermelon, who's totally not a fan of Moblins. I'm actually really glad to hear that. Small streamers are so good. Thank you so much, games. Made by the devs of Haste, the game where you won. The game where you won? Is that an actual game? I have some of the best memories of being in Apple streams back in 23. I never watch Apple streams, unfortunately. Now I wish I did. Alright. Which one do I say? You know what? Obviously, we have to go full monkey mode. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Scratch, scratch. This is the best option right here. Ooh. Phoenix is literally making monkey sounds. Ooh, ooh. Wow, ooh, 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 ooh. Yikes, wow. Tried to have a monkey-to-monkey talk with him. I really did. Yes, it is. Speedrunning momentum type roguelike. Ooh, it actually sounds kind of interesting. Apple good streamer for real? Yeah, I wish I watched him now. Now I'm just sad. Sad I never got to watch Apple streams. And I know that he doesn't stream anymore, so. Phoenix turning into monkey as Big Top. Peak Big Top. Exactly. Yeah, he did quit streaming. It has a demo, can recommend. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to play the demo and check it out. And then maybe I'll put it on my Steam wishlist. Nick, you. I swiped it while Money was distracted. Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it. Huh? You can see it fine from where you are. Rest in peace, Apple streams. Yeah. Will I play Silk Song? No, because I haven't even beaten Hollow Knight yet. Because I still plan on streaming Hollow Knight. So, once I beat Ace Attorney, the poll is going back up, where you guys get to vote on the next game I play. So, if enough people vote for Hollow Knight, then I'll play Hollow Knight. And then if I like it enough, which I probably will, then I'll get Silk Song. And then the next poll will have Silk Song on it. Maybe they'll come back one day. Hopefully. And then I'll get to watch his peak streams. Hooray! You will vote Hello Knight. Thank you, games. Thank you. I don't know why I'm saying thank you. Honestly, all of the games that I have in my backlog are peak, so I don't mind playing any of them. I would be happy with playing them all. Deltron release, Silk Song release in a week, GTA soon. Surely that means Ace Attorney 7 is next, right? Yes, exactly. GTA 7, oh, no. What? No, Ace Attorney 7 is definitely coming out tomorrow. Ace Attorney 7 tomorrow. Yes, totally. You know what would be really peak? If Phoenix Wright comes into Smash, and in the reveal for Phoenix Wright, they also reveal Ace Attorney 7 at the same time. That would be like the most peak reveal of all time. Imagine GTA 7 before Ace Attorney 7. I would cry. Me too, Bonnie. We would all cry with joy. You know what I mean. I really want to try on Regina's costume. Yes, they should do an Isabelle rage bait type thing. Isabelle rage bait? Is that something that happened? Did they reveal like an Animal Crossing game along with Isabelle's character? Honestly, I didn't even know. Like I wasn't really, I didn't, because when Smash Ultimate came out, I wasn't too into Smash, so like all the characters reveals and stuff I never actually watched. I watched the DLC's characters reveals. Also, just saying, Joker's reveal for Smash, that was peak. Absolute cinema. Maybe then they'll take you in at the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. Isabelle is canonically friends with the Doomslayer. Yeah, that's crazy. Didn't she canonically marry Doomslayer? Well, everyone freaks out over his Smash announcement thinking it's a new Animal Crossing game. And then it was revealed to be Smash and the Animal Crossing fans went shambles just for Nintendo to reveal it later on anyway. Oh, yes, that's what they should do for Ace Attorney 7. Phoenix Wright being revealed for Smash, and then they reveal Ace Attorney 7 like 10 minutes later. That would be the best Nintendo announcement of all time. And also Capcom announcement, I guess. I feel like I've heard that somewhere. Yeah, I heard it somewhere. I did some research, and I couldn't find too much information on it. But, like, I'm pretty sure it happened. Also, Noah and Mio for Smash. I don't think they'll both be in Smash. But, I mean, you could watch my video. Just saying. My video predicting every single Smash character. Everybody should go watch that, like, right now. Like, just stop watching the stream and just go watch that video. It's peak, guys. Trust. But I think I said in that video that I think Noah is gonna come to Smash. But I didn't say Mio. They should do a Pyro Mithra type deal. Yeah, they could. But then it would be like... I mean, what if they did like an Echo Fighter? Noah and Mio as an Echo Fighter for Pyro Mithra. Do you think that would work, Moblin? Mio is needed, if you say so. What's the matter now? Doesn't fit me at all. Oh well, guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers. Wow. Oh my god, Phoenix. That's a bit rude. We need Welsh Catgirl? No, their combat style is so different. Oh, okay. Sorry, Mr. Cloudy Dizzy Watermelon. Didn't realize that. I haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles 3, so I wouldn't know. Goku in Smash when? Don't worry, games. Goku is coming in Smash 15. Trust, bro. It's gonna happen. It's like making Lincoln Echo Fighter for Captain Falcon. Oh. Well, I mean, I don't know, because at least Noah and Mio are in the same game series. So I guess it would be more like making Zelda an Echo Fighter for Link. Because they are completely different characters. Not to mention, it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. Shiny Spangled Vest. It's not my size at all. Attack on Titan is so good, I need to rewatch it. And the manga. I haven't even watched Attack on Titan or read the manga. But, like, I've told this to Moblin before. I'm gonna say it on stream, too. My friend gave me every single spoiler for Attack on Titan. And, like, I forgot most of them already. So, my plan is I'm just gonna wait about 5 to 10 years until I have completely forgotten every single spoiler. Because I know it will happen. My memory isn't that good. I will forget every spoiler. And then when I do that, then I'll watch Attack on Titan. Have you watched Mashle? Yes, I actually just finished Season 2 of Mashle. So I'm caught up with the anime. This Sunday. Sunday that just passed. and it wasn't peak, but it was very good. Cloudy Disney Watermelon. If you haven't watched Mashal, you should watch it. It's very good. It's like if Harry Potter and One Punch Man fused together. Yes, it is very funny. His obsession with cream puffs. It's amazing. Alright, Regina. I've got your stage costume for you. Here you go, Regina. Yay, thank you! You really got it back for me. Don't mention it. I love you, Mr. Attorney. Why is he blushing now? Oh my god, Phoenix. She's 16, for God's sake. You're 25 and she's 16. It's not right. It's just not right. Oh, it's nothing. No wonder guys melt too much in front of this girl. Need to watch it, I get? Yeah, you should. It's very good. Also, she looks like Pearl Splatoon. She does. I see it. Yeah, I object to Feeny. What? Is that a Splatoon reference, Moblin? Oh, sorry. Cloud Dizzy Watermelon, who might like Moblins. Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. Huh? This costume? This isn't mine. It was Leon's. Leon's? Oh, right. You haven't played that Ace Attorney. You haven't played Ace Attorney 3. It makes sense in some time. Okay. Ace Attorney 3 is Trials and Tribulations, right? You know, the line she told us about? Oh, the one that someone killed. And by that someone is... Oh, wait! That someone is Russellberry, and maybe that murder wasn't a person being murdered, it was Leon's murder. Alright, so we might actually get the evidence that we need now to unlock most Cyclops, and maybe Aquos too. Best game in the trilogy, in my opinion. Yeah. I look forward to playing it. Whoa, no way, a killing in my Ace Attorney? No freaking way, dude. How can we let this happen? Consistently great. That's good to hear. I can't wait to play it. Even the worst case 3-3 isn't bad in my opinion. Well, that's good to hear. Unlike with Justice for All, and this case that we're doing right now. The worst case in all of Ace Attorney. Alright, so... Yes, Leon. Case 3-3 has some of the best villains in the trilogy. Wow. Some of the best villains in the trilogy. And it's the worst case of Trial and Tribulations. That's crazy. Only annoying thing is him. Well, I guess I'll see who him is in a second. Or, not in a second. More like a year. I don't know. It's up to you guys after all. You guys get to vote and decide when I play Trials and Tribulations. Leon, he was killed, wasn't he? That's right, my dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice. During practice? Leon was sitting down, and then he opened his mouth. You know, gah. Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. I'm excited, I can't lie. Yeah, I'm excited too. But, also, another thing is, so I don't get burnt out of Ace Attorney, I'm gonna do the thing again where Ace Attorney isn't gonna be an option on the next poll. It's gonna be every single game on my backlog besides from Ace Attorney. And then once I beat the next game, whatever game is voted on that poll, but I'm just saying, Hollow Knight's probably gonna win. So once I beat Hollow Knight, because let's be real, that's most likely gonna be the winner, then Trials and Tribulations will be on the poll again. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Exactly. I know what I'm doing. Totally. I totally know what I'm doing. Switch between two different types of games. Yep. A Hat in Time next or Celeste. that those could be next too. Or Danganronpa. Because my friend really wants me to play Danganronpa, so who knows? He might end up amassing an army of all of my friends and have them all vote for Danganronpa. It's not the thing that he would do. That's not a thing he would do though. Xenoblade over Ace Attorney over Xenoblade over... Oh, Xenoblade 2 Ace Attorney to Xenoblade 2 Ace Attorney. Yep. Great strategy. Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth? Isn't Danganronpa very similar to Ace Attorney though? Yes. Yes it is. You would likely get burned out. Yeah, that is a good point, games. Still, my friend really wants me to play Danganronpa, so I am gonna have it be an option in the next poll. And plus, they're different characters, so you know, I probably won't get burnt out. Danganronpa is very similar. Yeah, didn't Danganronpa get like inspiration from Ace Attorney? My cat just yelled at me. Oh, and now he's scratching at the door. He wants to go outside. Poor cat. He's an indoor cat only. I can't watch him though because spoilers. I sure did. The people in the crowd always loved seeing me do that. They'd always start screaming. You sure they were screaming because they loved seeing you do that? Anyways. What was the bad thing? But I've heard so many good things about Danganronpa, it's crazy. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about it too. And even my friend, who doesn't... He hates anime. I don't know why. I don't know what he has against anime. But he hates anime. But even him watched the Danganronpa anime. Just because of how much he loves Danganronpa. But I do kind of want to see you play a Hat in Time. I want to play a Hat in Time too. But I'm just saying, I probably won't be that good at it. I'm not the best at platformers. So, I feel like I might end up dying a lot. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll actually do much better than I'm thinking I will. You know, I'm not good at a lot of games. I'm not good at puzzle games. Not good at platformer games. I'm not good at... Okay, well, I'm actually decent at shooter games. But I just don't really like shooter games too much. Don't worry, it's not too difficult aside from the Death Wish DLC. Oh, okay, cool. Anyway, what's the bad thing? Oh, yeah. Leon bit someone during that practice. But, Regina, everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry. I suck at Hollow Knight. Just to ask Nikki. He's been traumatized by my lack of skill at this point. Yeah, I suck at Cuphead. And I have a friend who's been traumatized by my lack of skill at Cuphead. He literally... I've said this in the server before, but... we did a challenge, right? Where we wanted to see if he could beat all of... No, not just beat. If he could... No, wait, no. Yeah, it was beat. If he could beat all of Cuphead, including the DLC, on expert mode, so you know, like the mode that you get after you beat the game, before I could simply beat King Dice. And he did it. He beat all of Cuphead, all of the DLC on expert mode, before I could beat King Dice. So yeah, I mean, okay, to be fair, he is very good at Cuphead. He is P-ranked every single boss, not P-ranked, S-ranked every single boss, and P-ranked every run and gun. But still, like, you would think that I would be able to beat King Dice in the 3 hours that it took him to do that. I suck at Celeste the most. You're making me scared to play Celeste now. I watched a bit of Dan TDM play it years ago, but I don't know much about it. Yeah. I didn't know Dan TDM played Cuphead. No, it wasn't alright. And that's when Leon... Yeah. That's when he became a star in the sky. Poor thing. The animal show's line. Shot by the ringmaster 6 months ago for biting performer. Okay, so it was probably, what's his name? Aquo. Leon probably bit Aquo. So we're gonna go back to Aquo now. Oh, and maybe that's why Aqua has a grudge for Regina. Probably not, but maybe. Oh, I was talking about a hat in time. Oh. Oh. Oopsie. But Dan did play Cuphead too, though. Oh. Okay. Well, I didn't. To be fair, I didn't know that Dan TDM played a hat in time either. I watched it. Nice. I forgot who I watched play Cuphead. I watched someone play Cuphead. I just don't remember who. Alright, Aqua, let's break through the psychic box. About the wheelchair. I have to ask you, how are you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. I low-key gave up on Enter the Gungeon for the time being. Yeah, it was taking too long. I don't really want to play Enter the Gungeon too much. Nikki told me that it's a really fun game, but it doesn't seem like the type of game that I would want to play personally. Deltarune reference? Like Jackenstein? Oh my gosh! Deltarune Chapter 4! No way! Everything circles back to Deltarune. Yes, unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If that was a real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it secret. Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? Nope, it was obviously Leon. Nikki played Enter the Gungeon? I didn't even know that. I'm pretty sure he played Enter the Gungeon. I'm like 90% sure it was Nikki who told me about it and told me I should play it. I'll ask him after the stream. Or you could ask him if you want to. Leon, 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. Haha! There we go. I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked? By a lion? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight to save someone. Yeah, he had to save Regina. So how about it, Aqua? Mind if I ask one question first? Go ahead. What do you want to know? Why would I possibly battle the king of the jungle for something like that? Huh? Must be going in the wrong direction. Oh. Okay, well, I chose the wrong person. But it's okay. Alright, well, who could it be then? Maybe he was saving Russell? That seems accurate. Alright, let's... The Magatama. Let's use the Magatama. Alright, Mr. Aqua. I'm sure of it this time. You were fighting Leon because he attacked Russell. Maybe. Alright. Break your first psych lock. And you had to fight the lion to save Russell. Russell better. So how about it, Aqua? Okay, nope, that's not it either. Well then, who was he trying to save? Oh, was it maybe Mo? Because Mo was talking about something. I don't remember. It's been a while now, so I don't quite remember why Mo was talking about something that happened 6 months ago. But maybe the thing is Mo. Maybe not Leon. Maybe Aqua had to save Mo from Leon. And then, if it's not Mo, I honestly have no clue who it could be. Alright, Mo. So how about Aqua? Okay, no, it's not. It's not Mo. And who could it be? Who was he trying to save? There's no way he was trying to save Max. Or Ben. Well, okay, maybe he was trying to save Freak number 2. But probably not. I just do himself? Maybe he was trying to save himself. I don't know. It seems kind of stupid, but like, it's worth a shot, I guess. Perhaps you don't have everything you need yet? Yeah, but like, it's a person. Right? Right? I need to present a person, right? Maybe you're right, Games. Maybe I don't have enough evidence yet. My poor cat. He wants to go out so bad. Alright, well, you know what? We can go to Mo then. Maybe we can get some information out of him. What was the psych lock even for again? I don't remember. Alright, Mo. What do you have psych locks for? Get over it. Oh, yeah. Why he said we need to get over it. Okay, so I can do Leon for him. Alrighty, gotta go now, guys. Have a great day and a nice stream. Was an honor to watch you play Big Slop. Thank you, Moblin. I hope you have a good day too. And I'm glad you're able to tune into the screen. Not screen. See, I can't English. Stream. I'm glad you're able to tune into the stream. And thank you very much. Bye, Cloudy Dizzy Watermelon, who might like Moblins. God, that was a mouthful. Heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during a practice, right? How did you... Okay, there's one of his psych locks. I told him so many times. Shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts. Like putting her inside Leon's mouth, right? Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He never could say no to her. Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo. Don't clam up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head? Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything. You promised? He's involved in this too. He's involved, huh? Mo must be talking about... Mo, is this the person that you promised you wouldn't say anything? Is it Aqua? Must have been Aqua, right? How'd you know? Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster. No. No way. I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know. I'm sorry, Aqua. Oh yeah. We got rid of his psych locks. And we gained some health, too. Thank God. Alright, get over it. Just like you said, you know, the accident. Did someone die? No, but it would have probably been better if he had. What? How would that have been better? He's still alive. But when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from that coma that he's in. Coma? All he does now is lie in his bed at the hospital. And that's all he's ever going to be able to do. Okay, so there was another person that I don't know about yet. I figured that I had known about everybody, but I guess not. I see. How is he related to Aqua? He's his brother. Huh? The person who got bit was Aqua's brother. Brother? They were an acrobat team of brothers. Aqua and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyways, they were an incredible team. Cut down together in their prime. Aqua's brother. Who is Aqua's younger brother? Sean Dingling, but everyone always called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was his downfall. Okay, of course. Another guy who fell in love with Regina. Yep, freak number 3, let's go! Hooray! Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina. 6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden, Bat blurts out, Let me perform with Leon. He's 22. Okay, yep. So he is another freak. You know, like, he could have been 17 or 16. You know, it could have been fine, but nope. They had to make him 22 because Capcom just loves having freaks in Big Top. It's so bad that my voice cracks are happening. Why'd he do that? I don't know, but that's what caused the accident. Oh, well, it's a good thing, I guess. I mean, that's what he deserves for being such a freak. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling. Leon was just trying to protect Regina. Leon knows that he was a freak, so Leon decided that he needed to get rid of every single freak that was threatening Regina. See, Leon's the GOAT, and then Russell Berry killed Leon. Like, you know what? I'm glad Russell's dead now. Because this guy, he obviously deserved to be bitten by Leon. Leon knew what he was doing. He? You mean Leon? Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling. W. Leon! Some sick grin. No way! That's impossible! Smoking lion? Flying murderer? Why does it seem like that it's Mo who always catches all these incredible events? Nick? Can lions smile? We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle. Poor Leon. Oh, so sad. So that's what really happened. Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. But all his truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper. Whoa. Pepper? Like, this pepper? Now we're getting somewhere. This is quite interesting. Quite intriguing, if you will. There he goes again, acting like his normal crazy self. Achoo! Achoo! Nice! What a wonderful sneeze! Huh? You think so? You sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana peel. That's basic clownmanship. Girlie, I know you gotta understand that. Nick, I think I'd make a good clown. Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer. Does Regina sneeze with pepper too? She does. Bat would always tease her with pepper. But Bat? From my point of view, those two always look so perfect together. Okay, so, you know what? I thought Mo was safe, but no. He's even accepting the fact that it's okay for freak number 3 to be with Regina. Just when I liked Mo. Well, I mean, I liked Mo this whole time. But now I don't like Mo. Why would you say something like that, Mo? You ruined yourself. You ruined your whole character. You look perfect together, huh? I guess Aqua's the only good one now. Cause as far as I'm aware, he hasn't fallen in love with Regina. And like, it's okay for him to still, yeah, okay, like for him to still love his brother, even though he's being a freak. It's understandable, because they're brothers. Like, sure, it is wrong what his brother's doing, but like, they're still brothers. But like, if he's saying that what Bat did is right, then that's another story. Okay, well, anyway, now we've got the information that we need for Aqua's Psych Lock. Ah, Mr. Wright, back again, I see. Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait, or was that someone else? I'm back because Aqua's hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It would seem that he knows what that we know. Well, well, seems you've got some things you want to talk about, so fire away. Alright, Mr. Aqua. Mr. whatever your last name is. Whenever I hear his last name, it kind of reminds me of Wingdings. And then I think of Gaster. About the wheelchair. What is his last name? Let's see. Dingling. Yes, yes. It reminds me of Wingdings. Alright, so we already got this information about Leon. His name is Aquo and his brother's name is Bat. Yes. Wait. Bat? Like Des Holiday? Like the Roaring Knight? Aqua and Bat. Oh, Aquabats. Yes, yes, indeed. Bat, age 22. Bat. It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. Raise up your bat! Don't ruin reference! Whoa! The Peak Chapter 3 song! No way! You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury. Yep, there's the second psych lock on. Mo. He must have told you. Yes. You learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's why I figured it out. Slip of the tongue? Anyways, they're an incredible team. Cut down together in their prime. Cut down together. That was where he slept, and that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident, together, like always. I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. Still haven't broken Aqua's last psyche lock. This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Aqua, I knew you were still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive. Like Regina. Regina. You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she is cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regent tried to attack you? Twice. Ha ha ha. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina. I've got proof of it. What? What are you talking about? Don't. Maybe I overdid it again. But if I can hand something over to Aqua, maybe it'll... Here's proof that you had it out for Regina all along. Oh. I might not have this yet. Oh my gosh. It's gonna cause all 4 of my lives to go down if I miss this. Jeez. Is it this note? Yeah, because he handed this to Regina. But then Russell Berry had it instead. Russell Berry ended up getting it because Regina just put it in the cafeteria. Well, I'm gonna search it up. No, it's fine, games. I'm pretty sure it's the note. And even if it's not the note, if I lose all 4 of these lives, it's fine because I won't restart or anything. The voice, who I'm guessing is Pearl, will just go, Mr. Phoenix, your soul can't handle this anymore. You need to stop right now. And then he's at like a fraction of his health left, and then he could just do it again. So it's fine. Thank you, though, games. I'm pretty sure this is the correct evidence anyway. This. Where'd you get it? Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket. I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. I always take Aqua his breakfast in the morning. You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. Wow. We got all of Aqua's psych locks. And we're back at full health. Huzzah! Alright, wheelchair. My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina. A dare? An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date. That's insane! Didn't he know how dangerous that is? We all thought he was being stupid, too. That line was very old to begin with, and age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. No, it's because Leon knew that Bat was a freak. He knew that he was freak number 3, so Leon knew that he had to protect Regina, and so he was like, let's kill this guy! And then Leon went down in history as the best lion ever. Even though he's fictional. The best fictional lion ever. Better than Simba or Mufasa or any of them. Leon is the best. And that's when the accident happened? He just wanted to take her out to the movies. Okay, yep, he just wanted to take her out. You know, nothing too bad or anything. Poor Bat. When Leon chomped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up. What about Bat? He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. I see. I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going. Regina and Bat. Bat and Regina. They were such great friends. Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this. What is it? This is the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him. Gross. It's covered in blood. This scarf. It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. He? Leon, obviously. Oh! Yup, just like what Mo said. When he bit down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin. Nick! I know, Mo said the same thing. What do you think it all means? I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind. Oh, great. Here's Francisca. Miss Von Karma? I've already heard everything, so hand over the scarf. But the scarf is evidence in the trial. That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro. Preparations? I've served the summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office. Acro, a witness? Come, Acro, let's go to the office. Yes, ma'am. Did she take the scarf from us? Now what do we do, Nick? How are we going to handle tomorrow? Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out. Look at you, all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use. It's all beginning to come together now. Is it? To be continued. What, in rigged legal system? Yeah, like, Francisca's just allowed to do that? Save your progress up to this point. Yes. Alright, and hopefully this trial that we're about to do is the final trial. And after this trial is the end of Big Top. I seriously hope so. I do not want to play Big Top anymore. Please. December 30th, 9:41 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. Good morning, Max. Oh, yeah. Good morning, sweeties. You don't seem like your usual sparkling self today. Why isn't she allowed to commit multiple instances of assault in the courtroom? That's what I'm saying. Like, even to the judge. She's just whipping the judge and everything is perfectly dandy. Nobody says a thing about it. How is that allowed? How is that legal? How is she still a prosecutor? Assault with a whip, which would probably be a bigger problem than just regular assault. Yeah, probably. I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it. Teehee. Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk. Okay, I'm gonna go get myself more water because I finished my water before and my throat is really dry right now. That's what happens when I talk a lot. So I'll be back in like a minute. Okay, I'm back. Regina! How fabulous! My sweetie pie princess! You came to watch my performance today? Of course I did. Mo told me that I should come and watch this. Mo said that? So, what kind of performance will you put on today? Let me guess, you'll fly at the end? It's not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweeties? Huh? I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't... Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on. Or even where she is. Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later. Today, I'm just a member of the audience. Fabulous. Enjoy yourself out there. Good luck, Max. You're the best. Regina's different, don't you think, Nick? Top of the morning to you. Everybody, let's get ready to get stuck in legal limbo. How low can you go? Mo? Top of the morning to you, Governor. Is this guy British? Should I have been doing a British accent for him this whole time? Top of the morning. That's the ticket. Attacking the day starts with energy in the morning. The early bird gets the worm, but then again, worms like higher brain function. By the way, I do not know how to do a British accent, so just like with the German accent for Francisca, I do not want to attempt it. Ah ha 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 ha. Here, Max, I brought you a present. Have some milk. Oh my, thanks. So, how are you today, White? Well, I've got the feeling that today I'm going to face off against the real culprit. You mean Acro? Huh? You think he did it? Be careful. He's used to putting his life on the line, literally. He's got guts to spare. If all I've got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is, I'm used to it already. It just means that I won't be able to press him like I can other witnesses. What are you going to do then, Nick? I guess today we'll just have to do it without our usual psychological warfare. Today, we rely on evidence. It's the only way we'll get past Acro and to the truth. So Acro's the murderer, I guess? It seems like that's what they've decided. You're right, but it's gonna be tough. Anyways, I want you to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. Then she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father. You want us to make sure Regina watches? Yes, that's why I brought her here to court today. What's that supposed to mean? She needs to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars. December 30th, 10 o'clock a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica. Okay, hold on, 1 second. Yep, nope, she took this off. Okay. Good. I love it when the prosecutor takes away crucial evidence for the court. Isn't Mo kind of a star himself, though? I mean, he literally performs in a circus. Yeah, he is. But, I mean, he's not literally a star. Just figuratively. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Miss Von Comer, you may proceed with your case. The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events. What's the meaning of this? You have discovered a new witness, or shall I say, a new eyewitness. One that saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime. Order! Order! I had a feeling something like this would come up. Due to this revision, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew that night. An explanation the prosecution will present if the need so arises. In fact, my detective stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders. Poor gumshoe. Very well. Please call your witness to the stand. Time to get to work, or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope. There's Aqua. Wow, he's got so many birds around him. So majestic. Name and occupation. Ken Dingling, but everyone calls me Aqua. I'm employed as an acrobat at the Very Big Circus. Where were you the night of the crime? I was in my room that night. If you look at the map, you will see the witness's room is near the crime scene. My room is on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is below my window. The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Would you tell us what you witnessed? Okay. What I witnessed. It was just after 10 o'clock p.m., and I was resting in my bed. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. Then, a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's what it looked like. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. This witness's testimony matches up exactly with that of the clown. If that's the case, there is very little the prosecution need add. All that's left is to explain how the defendant disappeared into the sky that night. Before we get that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness. A foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool. A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth did. Mr. Wright, do you have a problem with this witness's testimony? In the words of Miss Von Comer, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? There's no way that actually happened. Very well, you may proceed with your cross-examination. What I witnessed. It's just after 10 o'clock p.m. and I was resting in my bed. You said that you were resting in bed. One would thus assume that you turned out the lights off in your room, correct? That's correct. But there are safety lights out around the outside of the lodging house. It's so bright sometimes, it can make it hard to sleep. If that's the case, wouldn't it be a good idea to close some curtains? How is a bird just like flying from out of nowhere in the courtroom? Like we're literally inside and the bird just like flies in from a window, I guess? I don't know. Where's that bird coming from? Never really thought of that. Guess that means I'm off to buy some curtains. Haha, sometimes I do make myself useful in these chambers. Ow! The witness will proceed with his testimony. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. You was on the 3rd floor, right? Yes. And you said that you were resting in bed. That is correct. But you were still able to hear a sound from outside? I was indeed. Pressing Aqua didn't seem to get results. Maybe something was contradictory in what he just said now. There's a contradiction. Totally. There was a huge contradiction with the testimony that was just given. If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence. She's right. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of a contradiction? No. I don't think I do. Gotta let my dog out. Alright. Any evidence to support that there was a contradiction? Can I just not do it? No, I have to do it. Well, oh, and I have to let her in now. What was the thing the dude said? Crap, I don't even remember. He said something like he was able to hear the thump from the 3rd floor while lying in bed. And Phoenix was like, that's a contradiction. Yeah, I guess I could rewind the live stream because I always watch the live stream on my phone so I can see the chat. I'm gonna do that. Okay, well, if I can just rewind far enough. It says, or he said, hold on, almost to the point. On that time, I heard a thump from the window. Okay. Well, obviously, obviously there's a contradiction because he's on the 3rd floor. Yep, that's totally it. I mean, I don't exactly think you could just prove that he didn't hear that. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I was just trying to bluff. But now it's actually making me do evidence. And I don't have any evidence to back this up. So, at least I don't think I have evidence. Yeah. I might just have to go with something random. I'll do a map, I guess. I don't know. A crime fighter? Why not? What in the world is this? Ow! You just don't get it, do you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What don't I get? You're not going to be able to get through this one with your usual bluff routine. Your client looks to be ready to take off once again, straight towards a guilty verdict. You were bluffing? I will not forgive any more mockeries made of this court. Whoops. Witness, would you mind repeating your testimony? Certainly. Oh, thank God I don't lose any life. Whew. Around that time I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. Then a few minutes later, I saw someone flying right by my window. Are you sure it was a human being? Could have been a mannequin, or perhaps a large action figure. Well, setting aside the possibility of a mannequin, an action figure is plausible. You have no need to mince words with Mr. Phoenix Wright. Testify to the truth and only the truth, just as if we were there with you that night. Also, you don't have to be picky on what to press with him. Oh, thank God. That was horrible when I had to do that with Mo. Glad I don't have to do it with him. Though you don't have to press everything if you don't want it. Yeah, but I just like to press everything. I like reading dialogue in games. So when I press on everything, it allows me to read more dialogue. I know like a lot of people don't like to read dialogue in games. They don't like games with a lot of dialogue, but personally I love reading dialogue in games, and I don't mind games that have a lot of dialogue. Besides from like Scarlet and Violet, just that, and Sword and Shield, both those games, the first hour just being a tutorial, it's just so boring to do after you've played it already. That's why I've never replayed Scarlet and Violet. Once I beat it once, like, yeah, it is very hot take, but Scarlet and Violet is my second favorite Pokemon game. But I just don't want to play it again because of that 1 hour long tutorial at the beginning. I believe it was a human. Damn. I just strengthened his testimony. I need to get Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, you should. Especially because you have a Switch too, right? So the the lags and stuff, it's really not that bad anymore. The frame rate's actually good. Whoa, Phoenix swore, oh my gosh. And then I had to swear too. Oh no! This is supposed to be a PG channel! No! I wonder if Aqua's statement jives with the facts. Okay, well I could put there was a contradiction again, but then that would just be me bluffing again. And they outright said before that Phoenix can't bluff his way through this one. But I mean, just in case, I'll say that there was a contradiction. I'm suing him. Good luck with that, games. Trying to sue the attorney. The best attorney of all time at that. There's a huge contradiction with the testimony that was just given. If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence. She's right. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of contradiction? Yep, okay. I do not, in fact, have any evidence that there was a contradiction. No evidence at all. Phoenix would be a terrible attorney in a real court. Yeah, he would be. Because he just comes up with stuff on the fly, bluffing all the time, and just like, and then he just uses unregistered courtroom evidence. You can't just bluff your way out of everything, and you can't just whip out hidden evidence. Yeah, exactly. Phoenix would be cooked in real life. Yeah, I don't think I have anything here. Yeah, let's say Max G bust. Yeah, okay, we already read this. Okay, so, yep, no, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should stop bluffing. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's what it looked like. The light in your room was turned off then, right? That's true. I was going to bed after all. So with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window? Safety lights lit things up enough for me to see, but honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window. It was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses on the front. Did you see any of the other symbols? I clearly saw the silk hat, as well as the cloak wrapped around his body. I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica. The more I press him, the less results I seem to get. Maybe there was something fishy about his latest bit of testimony. No, there's nothing wrong. I'm pretty sure, at least. What's the matter, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. Until I can find a clear contradiction, I better not overdo it. Oh, there's Von Karma with her getting her whip ready. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. When did you start thinking that what you saw wasn't a dream? That's not important. I believe that the prosecution has done a bit of maintenance on the witness's memory. Just to make sure, let's ask the witness. Ow! Objection. Sustained. Don't sustain that! Aqua must be lying about what he saw, right? Of course he is. Now the challenge will be to expose his lies in court. Well, put the pedal to the metal, Nick. Alright, so one of those things that he says was actually a contradiction. It's just a matter of which one it was. So it's either... The contradiction is either that he heard the thump, that he saw Max flying, or freak number 1 flying, or that he only saw him from behind. Well, let's see. What can we look at from this that will prove a contradiction? I believe I know what the contradiction is. I'll let you figure it out though. Thank you, games. You're too kind. Time of death 10:15, blunt force trauma to the back of the head. Is it the statue? Like, okay, hold on. Did I think I actually used this bus before. But maybe I can use it here. I'm gonna try to. I mean, it's not exactly a contradiction, but it could prove how he saw Max, or someone that he thought was Max, even though it was actually just the bust. There's a contradiction. Okay, I'm just gonna skip past this because we've read this. Alright, the bust. Yep, okay, nope. Alright, what is the contradiction then? It was just after 10 p.m. and I was resting on my bed. Around that time I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. That can't be a contradiction though. Like, we can't argue with the fact that he heard a thump. Then a few months later I saw someone flying right by the window. I keep forgetting on how much I like the Switch 2 until I take it out of the dock. Oh my god. I said dock with my voice crack. Yeah, I love the Switch 2's whole, like, just like playing in handheld mode. It feels so nice. It's way better than the original Switch. Then a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. Let's look at the map. Oh, my dog won't stop whining. It was Max Galactica, but I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. Wait, no, I didn't want to press there. Games, is it? Do I need to say that there was a contradiction in one of those three things where it gave me the option to? Or do I need to, like, present evidence here on, like, one of these things? Because I was thinking, like, maybe I could present evidence here with the statue, with the picture of the bust, and be like, oh, maybe that's what you saw instead. You saw a bust, not Max. You believe so? Okay, I'm assuming that you mean you believe I have to say it's a contradiction for one of the three things. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. I believe you have to say there was a contradiction while pressing him. Okay, yes. Then a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's what it looked like. Yeah, no, I don't think that's helpful right now. Oh, I figured it out. It was just around 10 p.m., but I was resting in my bed. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window, but the autopsy says that it happened at 10:15. That really wasn't that difficult. At least I figured it out on my own. Alright, so it was actually, the contradiction is here. Yes, slow. You couldn't have heard the thump because it didn't happen. You said that you went to bed at around 10, but it happened. The murder happened at 10:15. Oh, that's not it. Oh, I thought for sure that was it. Well, yeah, good. He didn't exactly know what time it was. Yeah, good point. And I would say 10:15 is still around 10. Yeah, you are right, Games. That was kind of a reach there. I'm grasping at this point. I don't know what to do. Then a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. Is it maybe the map? Maybe it is the map. Because maybe with the map, it would like say that he had to have seen him from the front. I don't know. There is a contradiction because the map says that there's a contradiction here. Totally. I definitely know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I was expecting that. Funcom is so smug. Then, a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica! I only saw him from behind, but that's what it looked like. How many times have I read that? I wonder. Hey, we still never learned what these three symbols mean. If you need help, let me know. Alright. A part of me wants to help, but then like another part of me wants to just figure it out on my own. Because I don't want to rely on your help too much, Games. I feel like this whole case I've been relying on your help a lot. I'm just kind of looking at the evidence right now to see if it would help me prove any contradictions. Like, for example, money would cause this has nothing to do with anything right now. So money's definitely not it. I forgot what happened 6 months ago, have you? I have conclusive evidence of what took place, maybe at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Okay, games, I'm at a complete loss. I need your help, please. Just please tell me what the correct evidence is. And then with that, I'm sure I'll be able to figure out what the contradiction is once I know what the evidence is. Because that's usually how my brain works. Sometimes, not always. Silk hat, I think. Okay. Just like Silk hat, just like Silk song. My gosh. Okay, so. A few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's what it looked like. I just realized that by you telling me the evidence, I can just like, there's only 3 different places where it could be. So it's actually a really big hint. You telling me that's a Silk hat. Maybe I shouldn't have asked for the evidence. Oh well. I didn't realize it was gonna be so much help until right now. Oh well. I'm gonna press here because I feel like this is the most likely option. But I still don't understand how the Silk hat would prove to be a contradiction here. There is a contradiction. Because actually, Mr. Acro, Hollow Knight Silk Song is coming out, and that proves that you're wrong. Okay. You claim to have seen the exact same thing Mo saw that night. Do you stand by that? What do you mean? The Silk hat. He stated he saw the Silk hat. He did? I didn't notice that. What about the Silk hat? I saw in Max's head as he flew by my window. Oh! But the Silk hat was... The Silk hat was the... It fell off. It was at the crime scene, so it wouldn't have been on him when he flew up. Oh my gosh. I figured it out. Wow. Thank you, games. Well, should have tried looking down out your window that night. That would have been quite difficult considering the state that I'm in. Just looking outside the window was tough enough a challenge for me. That's a shame, because you would have noticed the Silk hat found on the scene. That's the Ringmaster's hat, right? Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max's Silk hat. Where are you going with this, Mr. White? Are you saying that Max has 2 Silk hats? No. This is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model made only for Maximilian Galactica. Which means, Acro, that you've been fibbing on the stand. But why would he do that? Order, order! As always, it looks like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking. Are you okay, Nick? Well, I opened my big mouth, and now I have to back it up. How about it, Mr. White? What would cause this witness to commit perjury in this court today? Acro is the real culprit. Oh wait, I thought if I pressed E, it would select that. Your Honor, on this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself. On this occasion? Accuses Acro? What in the world are you accusing him of? Obviously, we accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry. Mr. White, are you serious? Deadly serious, Your Honor. Ha ha ha. I think your trips to the circus have served you well. You seem to have learned how to try and grab an audience's hearts and minds. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book. Really? If you don't believe me, just look at the witness. He's calm enough for it to be almost scary. He is staying rather calm and collected. Mr. Dingling. That's such a funny last name, Dingling. Do you have any response to the defense's accusation? I don't really need to say a thing, do I? What do you mean? Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house. That's true. Mr. Wingdingsgaster. Yep. That is, Aqua is actually Winggaster himself. I understand that Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of a murder, of all things. See? Even a sliver of common sense makes it clear that the accusation is ludicrous. She's right. Way to pick up on the disabled, you heartless, cruel man. Oh my god. Poor Phoenix. Maya's the knight confirmed? No way! What? What? Phoenix is a poopy head! Best dialogue ever. This is peak Ace Attorney dialogue right here. Phoenix is a poopy head. I have no. Best dialogue I've ever seen in a video game ever. Phoenix is a poopy head. You have it right here, folks. There is no dialogue in a video game better than this one. Best part of Big Top, yep. This and Phoenix turning into a monkey. These are the two best parts of Big Top. See that, Mr. Phoenix Wright? If you're trying to drum up support from the peanut gallery, that's how you do it. I think that's enough for this little game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Aqua is unable to stand under his own power. Maybe the defense is planning on making a claim to counter this as well? I can hear the defense now. Aqua had an accomplice! What do you say about this, Mr. White? Did Aqua have an accomplice? Of course he did. It's impossible for Aqua to be the murderer in this case. If that's the case, then it's natural for one to consider possible accomplices. You don't say. Not good. Not good. This isn't going to end well. Don't tell me you think you're going to get off easy. What? You must not have heard that sound just now. Maybe it wasn't clear enough. The sound of you falling into your own trap can be hard to notice sometimes. Mr. White, it seems as if you won't be stopping at Aqua, but will be making other accusations. If Aqua did not have an accomplice, things are not looking good for you. I understand, Your Honor. See, I kind of want to save here, but at the same time, I don't even know if I chose the correct dialogue in saying that Aqua was the murderer. So if I save, then that would be a soft lock, and then I have to go back to... At least I don't have to go back to the beginning of this episode. I just have to go back to the beginning of this court session. But still, that would be kind of annoying. So, yeah, I don't really want to save right now. Just in case. Very well. Let's continue. Who perchance... Oh wait! Well, it doesn't even matter anyway, because if I've chose the wrong option in saying that Aqua is the murderer, and then... Oh wait, no, never mind. I don't know what I'm saying. Very well, let's continue. Who perchance would happen to be Aqua's accomplice? Well... I just feel it in my gut that it's not Moa or Regina, because I can't imagine there being two accomplices, and like Mo wants Regina to, but Mo seems to love Russell. Okay, well, so does Aqua. I don't know, just like there's a feeling in my gut that Mo and Regina aren't the murderers. And it's not Bat, he's in a coma. It's not Maya, it's not Max, which literally just leaves Ben, because it's not Gumshoe, it's not Francisca, and it's not a suicide. So, freak number 2 is the only one who could have worked together. At least I'm pretty sure, who could have worked together with Aqua to kill Russell. I mean, Aqua hates Regina, that is true, But it could also just be an act, right? Like, because if they hate each other, or if they pretend to hate each other, then it would certainly make it easier for them to both get away with murder if it seems like they both hate each other when they're actually secretly accomplices. But I don't think that's the case here. I have a feeling that Regina is actually innocent. I don't think he would use her as an accomplice. Yeah. Like I said, it could just be an act, but I don't think that's the case here. I'm sure it's freak number 2. You don't say. Uh-oh. This is suddenly looking very, very bad. Don't tell me you think you're going to get off easy. What? Oh, did you hear that? Hear what? Sound of you getting caught in your own trap. What a splendid accomplice. I'm sure this accusation is built on a solid foundation. Foundation? Yes, Mr. Wright. Do you have any proof that this person you've accused was indeed an accomplice? No. Not at all. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't really have any proof at all. But Ben is the only one who makes sense as an accomplice. The only person who makes sense. But I can't think of any evidence to prove that it was Ben. Or freak number 2. Games, don't tell me like what evidence to use or anything, but can you please at least tell me if I chose the correct person as the accomplice? Like, was I supposed to choose Ben there as an accomplice, or was I supposed to choose someone else? Actually, you know what? Don't even tell me that. It's okay. I'll have to figure this stuff out on my own. Oh, ... I don't think that's a very good sign. Okay. What is possibly the proof that I need to prove that freak number 2 is the accomplice? Oh my god. It's Regina. Regina's the accomplice. It's not Ben. Or it's not freak number 2. Because the note. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the lodging house plaza. No, wait, no. No, because you just told me before games that Regina wouldn't want to be the... Because Aqua hates Regina and she wouldn't want to be the accomplice. But they could just be acting. I mean, Aqua is literally telling Regina to meet her at 10 p.m. in front of the lodging house. But then ended up being Regina's dad, Russell, that meets them and that meets in front of the lodging house instead. And he meets Aqua. Well, he doesn't meet Aqua. He meets the person that Aqua intends on meeting with Regina, which is Ben. Ben said that he was waiting for Regina. Maybe freak number 2 wasn't waiting for Regina to propose to her. Maybe that was all just a ruse. Maybe he's actually waiting for her to kill her because Aqua wanted to kill Regina because Aqua hates Regina. And then freak number 2 was in on it with him. But then Russell came instead. And then Russell confronted them. I'm gonna use this note as the evidence. I mean, it's probably not right, but I can't think of any other better evidence. ... Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? This piece of evidence is lacking in persuasive power. You didn't miss that sound, did you, Mr. Wright? You know, the sound of you receiving a penalty? What are you doing, Nick? What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Aqua have an accomplice? I don't know. Did he have an accomplice? I don't know. I don't know this stuff. I'm gonna save. I don't even care. I have a feeling that I chose the correct thing than saying that Aqua was the murderer. I'm gonna say, of course he did, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and say that Regina was his accomplice. I'm, like, this truly is just a shot in the dark, but it's worth a shot, I guess. You don't say. Uh-oh. This is suddenly looking very, very bad. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, and then we're gonna use the note as evidence. Okay, no. That's not it either. Is Mo the... Hold on. What evidence would I have, though, for Mo to be the accomplice, though? Yeah, I'm just gonna say that he didn't have an accomplice. Because I can't think of any evidence to prove that he had an accomplice. Of course he didn't. Now then, this must be when we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice. Not this time, Von Karma. What? You're not going to suck me into this one. That was painful. I'm sorry, games. My brain was, like, going all over the place. I thought for sure that I had to say he had an accomplice, but then I literally couldn't think of who the accomplice could have been or what evidence I needed to say that there was an accomplice. It was a waste of like 10 minutes, but you know what? It's okay because I didn't use your help. I asked for your help at first, but then I changed my mind. And all you said was ... anyway, so. I accidentally pressed he did it without an accomplice on my first time. Oh. Well, that's lucky. If only I had done that. Glad I did, yeah. What are you blabbering about, Mr. Wright? There was no accomplice. Aqua planned and committed this murder all by himself. Order! What are you getting at? Way to keep them on their toes, Nick. Now I'm going to have to prove it, how it all fits together. I have to show how Aqua murdered Russell Berry. Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that? I know that I can do it. No, I know what I can't do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed. Alright, then let's do it. Mr. Phoenix Wright, if this witness is the killer, then his eyewitness account is all lies, right? Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. When the crime was committed, exactly where was Mr. Dingling? He was here, where the crime was. There's no way he was anywhere but exactly right here. In the plaza? He was at the scene of the crime itself? You're right, though. The murderer would have had to have met the victim. Mr. Dingling-Gaster! Oh my gosh! Mr. Dingling-Gaster, can I please get your autograph? I can't believe that you're the man behind Deltarune. Ow! Miss Von Coma, stop it! Oh my gosh! The judge is actually trying to tell Von Coma to stop whipping people? No way! This is revolutionary! You will be quiet and refrain from striking people. Oh my gosh! The judge is actually telling Von Coma to stop whipping people! Holy crap! It's a once-in-a-lifetime moment! The witness could not have possibly left the lodging house on his own. Not to mention what Mr. Phoenix Wright just said. There was no accomplice, remember? Yeah, you're right. You think I could get another chance? Wait just 1 minute. Wait, what? Don't forget about my proverbial whip as well. Aren't there bailiffs in courts to prevent stuff like people using whips? Yes, indeed there is. Hold on, so wait. Was I supposed to click that he had an accomplice? Oh, no. I picked the wrong position for the map. Yeah. I forgot about the map thing for a second. Do you hear the music? Yes, I do hear the music. You mean the Ace Attorney music, right? Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. When the crime was committed, exactly where was Mr. Dingling? Mr. Wingaster. Where was he? He was actually... That shows you're on the right track. Yep, yes, that's a good point, Games. A very good point. Well, actually, obviously Aqua was in, I don't know. He was in Mo's room. It's right here. No, wait, no. Now that I've pointed that out, I already know that that's wrong. What? That location is completely unrelated to the crime. But I suppose if he said he was in this room, he wouldn't have to have been able to commit. Ow! It's Von Coma, stop it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna save. Okay. Well. Where was he then? Where was Mr. Wingding? He wasn't in his room because there's no way he could have gotten back from his room by himself. And he wasn't where the crime was committed. He wasn't in Mo's room. Maybe he was in the lodging house. That's pretty reasonable, right? Realistically, there was only one place where he could be. The lodging house? I don't know. Wait. What if... Hold on. Maybe he was in his room. And then he sniped him. No, wait. Well, I mean, it wasn't with a gun. Maybe he threw a brick down onto his head. Yup. That's totally what could... Realistically, the only place he could have been is his room. You're right about that, Games. So I guess I have to say his room. He's obviously here the entire time. That's Aqua's room. Pretty simple, eh? Aqua wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. In that case, there can only be one correct answer. Aqua didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster. What? Are you nuts? What say you, Mr. Dingling? Look at how calm he is. It's an interesting theory. That's it? Considering that what you propose is impossible, Yes, that's it. Mr. White. Yes, Your Honor? As the witness has stated, your assertion is impossible. As he is in a wheelchair, there is no way he could go to the scene or be the killer. You've got a point. Seems you've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime. That's true. Mo said that he saw Max, didn't he? But Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly. Do you mind if I ask a question, Mr. Wright? What is it? I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think that I killed him? If I can't leave my room, I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume. How did he do it? That's the next course of this legal buffet. Be careful, Nick. If you mess up here, she's right. I can't mess up here. I've got to give this one some serious thought. I'm sure that Akko killed the Wingmaster, and he did it while he was in his room. No doubt about it. Time to enlighten us on as to how Mr. Dingling committed the crime, Mr. White. Well, I think... Okay, there's either one of two options here, right? Either I don't have the evidence needed right now to prove it, or, and this is extremely outlandish, but it would be pretty funny if it was true, he had Money the Monkey kill him. Yep, you heard me right. He ordered Money the Monkey to kill Russell Berry. But I mean, that's just ridiculous, right? That's just nonsense. I'd save if I were you. You're right, Games. I should save. That's just a load of baloney. How could Money the Monkey possibly kill Russell Berry? For now, I'm just gonna say that I don't have the evidence right now. I think we'll finally be graced with an explanation. Don't push it, Von Calmer. What? You aren't gonna suck me in this time. I'm smart enough to know when I don't have the cards to play and my hand sucks right now. What do you mean, Mr. White? He means that everything he said up until now has been nonsense. It's true, right? If you can't establish proof of your murderer theory, then it's nonsense. He's trying to force by playing some Mr. Okay. I'm gonna reload my save. Okay, so I do have the evidence needed, which means that's money! Money is the evidence! Obviously! I'm going to present some evidence. So what did Mr. Wingding use to commit the crime of murder against Russell Berry? He used money. I think you should try again, especially before someone gets a chance to say anything. Listen, it was a good theory, right? Like, you can train animals to do some crazy stuff. I mean, come on, like, it can't be that far-fetched to say that he trained Money to kill Russell Berry, right? Yeah, you're probably right. So as I was saying, this piece of evidence... Stop! Wait, I say. Before you start over, you must be penalized. Don't, he caught me. If you don't put an end to this funny business, I've got a few more ideas. I'm going to present some evidence. So what did Mr. Wingding use? Oh, the wooden box. No, wait, but he was slumped over the wooden box. I don't know. It's worth a shot, I guess. He might have thrown down the wooden box. Okay, that's not it either. Alright, let me drink some water. And while I drink some water, I'll think about this evidence. Oh! It's the bust! He used the bust to kill him. He had the bus like on a rope or something probably. That's gotta be it, right? What's that? A picture? It is indeed. The problem is with the item that's shown in the picture. Oh my god, yes, okay. That actually makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That's what I've been trying to say from the start. The bust? It's quite a large bust, and because it is life-sized, it is also very, very heavy. Heavy? Heavy enough to guarantee a certain death, especially if it was dropped from a third-story window. Ah! See? This is how Acro was able to kill the Ringmaster. With the force of gravity and Maximilian Galacticus' ample bust. Order! Order! So you're saying the bust fell onto the Ringmaster? A rather simple crime. Even if you were stuck in a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit. How could you possibly wheel a wheelchair with something so heavy? It's impossible. Well, Acro is an acrobat. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bust. Mr. Dingling, how do you respond to these charges? Well, Acro's at a loss for words. He should be. He knows that I'm getting close to the truth. Well, 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 Acro. You can't run away from things now. Ow! I'd watch what you say if I were you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? Your Honor, the physical health of the witness is material to this case. I demand that we get proper testimony from the witness himself. Testimony, you say? Von Comer. She's just using this testimony as a ruse to stall for time. There's absolutely no need for such testimony. The defense has its version of the murder. The prosecution has the right to respond. The defense's objection is overruled. Why can't he see things my way once in a while? Mr. Dingling, I'm sorry, but we need you to testify about your physical condition. If you have any doubts about your ability to testify, we can request expert testimony. The witness will have no problems. However, let's all be respectful towards him. Thank you. Ah, that woman will sink to any low to win a case. Freaking Von Comer. Aqua's physical state. I suppose I could have lifted something the size of that bust. I have a strong upper body from working as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured. However, lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force in my lower body. That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the Ringmaster's head. Thus, it would be unrealistic for me to drop the bust on him, don't you think? I have no doubts in regards to this witness's testimony. It was impossible for him to lift the bus and stick himself out far enough to look, not to mention that he could not have known the location of the Ringmaster's head. A single false step would have led to even more severe injuries. That's what I was thinking. What is your opinion on the matter, Mr. Wright? I'd still like to proceed with my cross-examination. Simply stalling. It's shameful, really. Gah, I can't let her get to me. I've got to focus. Acro's physical state. I suppose I could have lifted something the size of that bust. Have you ever lifted up the bust before? No, I've never actually lifted up with my own two hands. But I should get to it, don't you think? I can't let money outdo me on this. Money? That crazy monkey has lifted Max's bust before? Ooh. So that's how he did it. Please continue with your testimony, Mr. Dingling. So he got money to do it for him. So I was right. He got money to do the murder for him. That's gotta be it. I have a strong upper body from working out as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured. So what have you been doing to keep in shape? Well, honestly, I've given up on training. I don't have any plans to return to the trapeze or the tightrope. You don't say. But, no offense, I'm not worried about losing to you in a race or anything. Neither am I, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I wouldn't lose either, Slowpoke. I mean, Nick. Whoa, whoa, whoa! How did the discussion turn to me all of a sudden? I suppose you could say that I'm stronger than an average bear. Okay, no, that is insane. No, you cannot be saying that. If you're stronger than the average bear, then you can definitely lift up a bust and look out the window at the same time. I'm sorry, pal. You're not stronger than the average bear. That's an insane statement to make. However, lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. And why is that? Because if I were to do that, I'd end up falling out the window myself. I still haven't gotten much feeling back in my legs yet. So you couldn't have thrown that bust out the window. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. How long do you think your recovery will take? You have to remember that my nerves were severely damaged. I'm currently undergoing some extremely intensive rehabilitation, but it's still going to take a while before I'm back to 100%. Let me remind you of another very important point. If the witness was carrying the bust, he would not have been able to see out below the window. That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster's head. Why do you say it would be impossible? Allow me to explain. You accept that if I was carrying the bust, I couldn't see out below the window? Thus, there's no way that I could know the location of the ringmaster's head. Well, I suppose you've got a point. Hey, Nick? Huh? What if you turn things around? Maybe if you think of it sort of like this. If he knew the location of the ringmaster's head, then he could drop the bust. That does make sense. Yeah, and he could have known the location using money. If only I could prove somehow that Aqua knew the location of the ringmaster's head without looking down. I'm telling you, money's got to have some involvement in this. I think I've explained things sufficiently. Thus, it would be unrealistic for me to drop the bus on him, don't you think? If all you had to do was drop it, then it wouldn't have been a problem at all. If all I had to do was drop it. You're right, I could have done that. However, there's no way that I could land a direct hit on the ringmaster's head. So that kind of makes your theory a bit pointless, doesn't it, Mr. White? Aqua was strong enough to lift up the bust. The main problem is how he could have aimed for it with the ringmaster's head. What if he used some kind of tool to aim for the ringmaster? That's the ticket, Nick! Show them what you've got! I have to be careful. I'll find something that fits perfectly with the case. I don't remember us finding any sort of tool. Or maybe we overlooked something. Alright, I'm choosing money. Where is it that I have to present him? Probably here. I'm saving though. Alright. I'm gonna say money. That's gotta be it. 7 is clearly reveals the con- okay. Never mind. It's not money. Reload. I could have swore that it was money. I thought for sure. I guess not though. Alright, what about this note then? At the lodging house plaza. Is it the note? Nope. Okay, it's not the note. A tool. A tool of some sort that would have allowed him to seen. Is it the pepper? No. It's not the pepper. What sort of tool would he have that allows him to see the location? Maybe like the silk hat, cause like it stands out so much. No wait, no, because the only reason people were seeing the silk hat was because of the bust. Except maybe it's the bust. I don't exactly know how to explain that, but like Maybe the bust is the tool he used. Okay. Alright, so it's not the attorney's badge. It's not the Magatama. It's probably not the crime photo. I did the Silk Hat already. It's not the Ringmaster's papers. You sure it's not the attorney's badge? Yeah, I guess I'll pick the attorney's badge. Yeah, nope, games, pretty sure that this proves that it's not the attorney's badge. But maybe it's the Magatama. I already did money. It's not money. It feels to me like it's money. They need to make the attorney's badge a piece of evidence in Ace Attorney 7. That would be so funny. Wait, hold on. Oh wait, never mind. Because the attorney's badge was used in the first case of this game at some point during the court case, but like I don't think it wasn't actually evidence. It was just like for Phoenix to do something. I don't know. Well, maybe it was evidence. I don't remember, honestly. But yeah, like imagine a case, right? Hear me out. Part of the case is that they ended up swapping Phoenix's badge, his attorney's badge, to like go undercover as a lawyer, and then Phoenix finds out that his badge is fake, and then he uses his real attorney's badge as the evidence to be like, my badge is fake and they have my real badge, and then he points to them and then they're like, oh my gosh, he's the murderer. Wasn't it his business card though? Yeah, you're right, Games. My memory isn't too great, so I wasn't quite 100% sure what it was. I'm gonna do money here, cause like, sure, you couldn't lift the bust up, but money could. No. Okay. Did I do this whole count already? I don't think I did. I'm gonna do it. Just because. Did I do the bust? Yeah, I think I did. What's something that feels off about the crime scene? Something that the pepper. The pepper feels off. I still don't quite understand why the pepper would be inside that box. But I did try the pepper and it didn't work. So, something else. What's something else that feels off? Why was the box there in the first place? Oh, you know what? That's a good question. Why was the box there in the first place? Wait, did I already use the bus as evidence? I mean, not the bus, the box? I think I did. Also, why is it 20 pounds? Wait, what? I don't... Wait, were you thinking that I needed to present the box? Try it on the last thing instead? Okay. Or try pressing that. I'm gonna try it on the last thing first. Oh, okay. So I was just presenting it on the wrong thing. I think I did. I had used the box as evidence before, I think. I'm not sure. I think I did. And then it was like, but because I was doing it on that second to last dialogue box, it wasn't working. Well, thank you for telling me to do it on the last one. Aqua, you didn't really need to lean out of the window, did you? What are you driving at, Mr. White? You already knew ahead of time where the ringmaster's head was going to be. Quite precisely, I may add. Your silly hinting at things is pointless, Mr. White. Enough stalling. How about you show us some evidence? But I did such a good job hinting. Yes. Hurry up and explain things, Mr. White. Maybe we should take a look at this. The key point here is the wooden box. The same wooden box that the victim was found hunched over? The same. The question is, who placed the wooden box here? Who? When Ben and company saw the ringmaster, they didn't see him holding the box. Which means that this wooden box was already placed at the scene of the crime. I have to admit that your theory makes a lot of sense. The moment that the bus came falling down was exactly the same moment that the ringmaster lifted up this wooden box. Which means that the answer to all these questions is now crystal clear. You mean, if the bus were to fall upon the point marked out by the wooden box, there would be no way that it could miss the head of the victim. No! Order! This is unbelievable! Finally, some of these loose ends are starting to tie themselves up. Now I just gotta keep going. There's only one way to go from here. Forward. So the next question I have is, who placed that wooden box at the scene? It was Mr. Dingling, of course. He connected it to a rope, and then all he had to do was lower it down. Ow! Allow me to whip some sense into you. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Ow! The ringmaster's head could have been anywhere when he lifted the box. That's why the box was so specially made. Specially made? Indeed. It had the most peculiar feature. Oh, well... Okay. I want to put the contents of the box because, like, it's quite strange that it only had pepper in it. But, Games, you were talking about the weight of the box earlier. And how it's weird that it's 20 pounds. And then you proceeded to delete that it was 20 pounds. So, as much as I would like to say the contents of the box, you kind of accidentally gave me the answer that's the weight of the box. And I feel like it's kind of pointless for me to say the contents of the box if I know that the answer is the weight of the box. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it, Games. It's alright. The weight of the box. The box has a remarkable weight. Weight? According to the court record, it weighs 20 pounds. Just to lift up this wooden box would have required... Oh, I see. One would have to squat down, then lift it up with their body, wouldn't you say? That's exactly what I was trying to point out. The box is also very large. The box is also carrying handles on the other side, doesn't it? That is correct. To lift up the box, you'd have to squat down. Which means that no matter who you are, your head would be in approximately the same place. Fool! He's still so peaceful, though. So peaceful and calm. He's doing a really good job at acting. Does he even bother to listen to me anymore? I've heard what you've had to say. I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills. Did you do it? Did you place this wooden box in the plaza? Mr. Wright may have a vivid imagination, but I could never have done what he's proposing. What? I swear Aqua is the most sane person in this case somehow. Yeah, he is! Like, everybody here is a freak, except for Mo, but Mo is insane. And then Regina isn't a freak, but she's okay with these other people being freaks to her. So yeah, Aqua literally is the only sane person in this case. And even he is probably insane because he probably killed Russellberry. I keep forgetting his name. Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of Max's bust? I remember. It was in the cafeteria. Of course I remember. It was on top of the table in the cafeteria. Then what happened to it? I'd like you to remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I could not possibly leave the lodging house by myself. Ah, that means... You understand what I mean, don't you? Okay, this has got to be where money comes in. This is where we prove that he got the bust because of money. Money has got to have some involvement in this. I'm not crazy, right? I'm sane, I swear. I know that money has something to do with this. I may very well have been able to drop the bus from my room. However, how would I have gotten the bus from the cafeteria to my room? You see, Mr. Phoenix Wright, explain that. Don't forget. Don't forget! Like the Deltarune song! Oh my gosh! The Deltarune end credit song from Chapter 1, don't forget! Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark! Oh wow! I can't believe there's so many Deltarune references in Ace Attorney. That's so cool. Capcom must be a big fan of Toby Fox. You said there was no accomplice. Ah! Tell us exactly how the witness would have carried the bus from the cafeteria. Yup, we definitely have a problem here. But this is no place to get perplexed. I've got to get my wits about me and prove how things happen once and for all. Alright, Mr. Wright, let's hear your explanation. I'm saving. How did the witness get the bus from the cafeteria back to his room? Okay, this has got to be money. I swear to God, if it's not money, I'm gonna lose it. It's money! Yes! Yes, it's money! Oh my gosh, I did it! Money is finally the answer. After all this time, I've been choosing money as an option, and I've been wrong every single time, but this time I was right. It was actually money. Oh my gosh. A monkey? Everyone knows money. He loves shiny objects of any size. Oh, like when he stole the ventriloquist wing. So, are you saying the witness had a monkey steal the bust? It's Leon S. Kennedy. You're so right, Games. Leon is actually the one that stole the bust. Of course he didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole on his own, and then brought it back to home. Home? Money lives in Aqua's room. Aqua's room? But the bust was bronze, wasn't it? Bronze isn't all that shiny. Maybe you should put the whip down sometimes and read the court record. My, those are some very nice cards he's holding. Yes, and they're made of platinum, which is very shiny. Ah! Aqua! Money is a strong monkey, right? It'd be easy for him to bring the bust back to your room. If he wasn't able to handle that himself, I'd be on the market for a new roommate. Order! Order! I said order! Miss Von Coma! Where is the bust in question at this moment? I don't know. We're searching for it as we speak. This is a rather strange turn of events. But let's say that the monkey had not stolen the bust. What would have happened then? Well, in that event, something else would have been used as the murder weapon. Wait. Then you mean this bust was the murder weapon? Purely by accident? It's possible. Maybe Aqua saw Money's mountain of stolen goods and thought to use one of them. Anyways, I think we've more than proven one critical fact. Namely, that it was entirely possible that Aqua was the murderer. Moron! Wow, she didn't even call us a fool this time, she just straight up called us a moron. Mr. Wright's argument was so circular, I'm still a bit dizzy. However, his argument does hold water. There's no denying that. Ow! Don't seem so flamboozled, especially by this fraud of an attorney. Fraud? You've forgotten the absolute most important thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And what is that? You should know. You forgot that your fraud of a magical client was spotted at the scene of the crime. Fraud? Like, roaring fraud? Oh my gosh! It's the roaring fraud from Deltarune! That's freaking crazy! Ah! There was no reason to doubt the clown's testimony. But that's true! How do you respond to that, Mr. Wright? Nick, don't let her beat you now. I won't. This is my chance to turn this trial around. When the murder occurred, there were two people at the scene of the crime. One was the victim, Russell Berry, and the other was the murderer himself. Answer this and only this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm saving. Okay. Who was the murderer the clown saw? It was the bust. He saw the bust. He saw Max's Ow! I asked who was the other person Mo saw on the scene. That evidence has nothing to do with this question. Oh, contraire, mon frere. It does indeed have something to do with the question. Mo said that he saw Max's silhouette. But he did not actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw. How is that possible? It's simple, really. What Mo actually saw that night was Max's bust. What are you talking about? Have you tried using your brain at all in this case? The silhouette he saw was wearing a cloak. There's no reason why you couldn't attach a cloak to the bust. It would be pretty easy to hang one off the cards in the bust's hand. Idiot! Who in their right mind would put a cloak on a bust? Doesn't matter who put it on the bust. Just wait a minute now, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? That question is of the utmost importance to this case. Don't you agree? Don't. He caught me. So let's have it, Mr. Wright. Okay, I'm saving this time too. Who put the cloak on the bust? Was it Aqua? I wonder, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Did the defendant wear his cloak the entire time he was at practice? Did Phoenix just roll his eyes? You spelled eyes wrong. It's okay, games. Did he roll his eyes? I didn't notice. I'm too busy reading the dialogue. So then how did this person get a hold of the cloak? Well, furthermore, how would this person have gotten the cloak onto the bust, I wonder? Because this person was not spotted at the scene. I'm sorry. Alright, well, it's a good thing that I saved. That's enough. This court sees no reason to blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna bother reading this because it's just the same thing that I've read countless times. Oh, sorry, freak number one. Guess you're getting sent to jail. Alright. Who put the cloak on the bust? Was it Russell? Because Russell might have had his cloak. I mean, I don't know why he would put the cloak on the bust, but like, oh. that was my alarm going off, in case you were wondering.
that alarm is telling me to wrap up the live stream. But yeah, my phone just went off. But I mean, I'm sure I'm close to finishing this case. So, I mean, what do you think, Games? If this case is gonna go on for like another 30 minutes, or is this case gonna go on for another 30 minutes? Because if it is, then like 30 minutes or more. Because if it is, then I'm just gonna end stream here. You're close to finishing the first half of this part. The first half? Oh my god. Okay. So I'll wait till the first half is done then. And then I will... Jeez, I thought I was close to finishing this. How long is this? I'll finish this first half and then I'm gonna end stream. Which sucks because I was really hoping I would be able to finish this episode today, but it's 5 o'clock now, so that means I gotta start working on my YouTube video and then make dinner. I gotta work on the YouTube video and then make dinner. Pretty sure the second half is a lot shorter, but I'm not super confident about that. Yeah. Man, what a shame. Alright, well, yeah, I'll finish this and then I'll end stream. Okay, so I'm gonna say that it was Russell Berry who put the cloak on the bust. I'm not too sure, but it's worth a shot because I can't think of anybody else. Fool! Him? You were saying it was the victim himself? Russell Berry? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because Russell was the only one who had the cloak at the time, so it makes sense for him to be the only one who put it on the bust. Just doesn't really make sense why he would, but it's the only logical explanation how it could have happened. This case is wacky. I hate this case so much, but you know what? It's okay. The victim himself placed the cloak on the bust? Place the cloak isn't really the right way of putting it. Then what would be the right way of putting it, Mr. Wright? Explain yourself! Nick, do you really have a handle on all of this? I'm fine, Maya. I'm finally putting all the pieces together. There's really only one picture I can paint anyways. Alright, so you want to know what really happened that night? Let's step back in time. Aqua used a rope to lower the wooden box onto the scene. Then he attached that rope to the bust, and dangled the bust out of his bedroom window, directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the ringmaster told Max to wait in his room, and went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. This part is stretching it like crazy. Yeah, but you know what? Anything to prove that freak number one is innocent, I guess. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize him that night. But just as he feared, he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging house by none other than the ventriloquist and his puppet, Ben and Trilo. When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box. And that's when Aqua took his chance and released the rope. Now this is when the magic happens. At the very instant that the bus hit the victim, okay, here's the part where it just makes no sense. Oh, okay, yep, that's how it went, isn't it? The cloak flew off of him and then onto the bust. You wait a second there, Mr. Phoenix Wright. As much as you try, as much as you scheme, this just isn't true. It can't be. It's still a little early to be getting so upset, Miss Von Karma. This circus isn't over yet. What? There's still more? What? The impact of the bust on the victim threw the cloak up, which snagged onto the bust. That impact also caused the sound a certain witness heard, prompting him to take a look. That witness was, of course, Lawrence Mo Curls, the clown. When Mo looked out his window, the cloak had already snagged onto the bust. The odds of this happening are virtually impossible. Yeah, it's so stupid. It is. There's no way this actually happened. Like, there's just literally no way. now. Phoenix is making stuff up. Having completed the crime, Aqua naturally went about pulling up the murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea that Mo saw the bus being raised with the cloak dangling on it. Primarily because, in his wheelchair, he couldn't see out of his window. So he just kept pulling the bus up. And that's how it flew. And that is how the magical murderer disappearing into the sky came to be. Yep, the whole courtroom is just so shocked that they can't even speak anymore. So you see, the only person who could have pulled this off is the one person who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the crime scene. Acro, it could only have been you. Still calm as ever. Aqua's been playing mind games with all of us. He sure has. But he has come to the end of his rope now. So? What now? You've graced us with a rather long, winding tale. But do you have any evidence to prove that your fairy tale is true? Evidence? In this court, only two things matter. The power of evidence and the power of my whip. Don't forget the power of my gavel as well. Mr. White, the prosecution brings up a good point. Can we see some evidence? Nick, they say they want evidence. I just explained how there can only be one possible murder method. But there's still something unusual about Mo's eyewitness account. Unusual? A contradiction, actually. Okay then, use that and get out of this jam. That's enough talking amongst yourself. Proceed, Mr. White. Present some evidence to the court that backs your claims. I'm saving again. You should save. Don't worry, games. I saved. I want hard proof that you have unraveled the trick to this magic case. Well, you see... Also, I guess we'll learn why this pepper bottle was in the box in the second half of this court case. Pretty sure this is the end of the first half of the case. Okay, cool. And in the second half, I will learn why this was in the crate or the box, because I'm still extremely confused about that. Okay. Hard proof that Phoenix Wright has unraveled the trick to this magic case. I don't know, what's the contradiction in Mo's statement? Want me to remind you of the statement? Yeah, please, games. He said that he saw Max flying because he saw his symbols, not the white roses. Those were on the other side. Oh, the symbols. What symbols? Hold on, let's look at this. The symbols... Oh, the silk hat and the cloak. So what? I need to present the silk hat again? I've presented this so many times. The problem is Max's 3 symbols. Okay. Thank you, games. You know, the silk hat, the cloak, and the white roses. Those symbols were a problem numerous times during yesterday's proceedings. Yesterday, there were 2 contradictions in Mo's testimony. The silk hat was one, the white roses were the other. But the theory I just presented explains all 3 of these contradictions. You fool! Do you ever shut up? Max's silk hat was found at the scene of the crime. However, remember what Mo said yesterday? He testified that the criminal he saw fleeing the scene was wearing a silk hat. There's only one explanation for that. Silk hat is goated evidence. Yep, it is. We've used it so many times, it's come in clutch so many times. The silk hat that Mo saw was actually the bust's. Makes sense, if you look at it that way, that he did see the silk hat. Well, sort of. Fine, you've got one, but what about the other contradiction? The other contradiction? Remember what that ventriloquist said in court? He said that he witnessed white roses on Max's chest that night. But the clown's testimony doesn't match. The clown said that there was no white roses. I'd like to see you try and explain that one away. Can you do it, Nick? Of course, I can explain all of it. What was that? Please recall the incident when the cloak snagged onto the bust. If the cloak snagged onto the bust, what happened to the white roses? Well, as you can see in this extremely fake video, they actually get covered up by the statue, by the bust. Do you get it yet? If the cloak got snagged onto the front of the bust, it means that the white roses would end up on the back of the bust. Ah! Which explains why Mo didn't see them. The white roses were not visible because they were on the back side of the bust. Order! Order! This is quite the shocking state of affairs. Mr. Wright's theory still sounds a bit absurd to me. However, let's just keep going down this road for a while and see where it leads. Do I hear a piano? That was the ice cream truck. It just passed by my house. Wow, this mic is good. If you could hear the piano from the ice cream truck music passing by my house, this mic can pick up a lot. I guess that means that... What? Hold on, wait, Games. Do you live in the US? Because if not, if you live in like another country, do you guys not have ice cream trucks? Well, actually, I guess there might not be ice cream trucks in certain parts of the US. Have you never heard of an ice cream truck before? But I don't really see ice cream trucks ever. Oh yeah, there's one that comes by my house like almost every day. Around this time. I'm usually not streaming around this time. Because I like to end stream around like 4:30. And it's 5:13 right now. Don't know if I've ever seen at my house ever. Yeah, there's one that comes, there's actually two that comes around my house. There's Mr. Softy, which is the one that I love. And then there's one that just like sells a bunch of like ice cream pops and stuff, like those SpongeBob popsicle sticks and stuff like that. Let's do this, Nick. Then maybe Von Kuma will finally throw in the towel. Well, so much for that theory. Biblically accurate SpongeBob. Yup. Mr. Wright, do you mind? What is it? You took the time to research our circus, didn't you? Well, yes, I did. Is there something making you think that I didn't? If you did, then maybe you understand why I think you're off track. Why is that? Motive. This witness feels an incredible debt of gratitude towards the ringmaster. Anyone with any relation to the circus is well aware of this. Thus, there's absolutely no way someone like this would kill the ringmaster. Yep, that's the one big problem here. Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Aqua's story. Learn about his relationship with the ringmaster and his life up until now. But what do we do? There's no doubting that Aqua deeply respected the ringmaster. Aqua's motive. Seems that this case isn't over yet. Very well. However, I feel this is a good place to take a break. I will listen to the rest of Mr. Dingling's testimony after recess. This court will now take a 10-minute recess. Court is adjourned, everybody. And that also means that stream is adjourned. I hope everybody watching this stream enjoyed it. This was probably, I think this is probably one of the longest Ace Attorney streams that I've done yet. I'm not sure about that one. But yeah, stream good. glad to hear, Games. I hope everybody watching the stream has a good day, and I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow, and then hopefully then I can finish this stupid case so I can finally move on to the 4th episode of Justice for All.